Oop. E-2. Day 3. Part 2. Day 2. Let's go. Pog, Mr. Char. Attempt number 1. Oftentimes, we beat the boss on first attempt on the next day. Let's find out if the day 2 will be more gracious to us, Mr. Chad. So I think the total sortie number is 14, and this is sortie number 1 on the day 3 of E-2. Let's go! Let's go! Let's go! Like, map's loading for some reason. V-node! Sounds are loading. Okay, everything's loading. Oh my god. I mean, my PC did crash yesterday, so maybe the files got lost. Alright boys, we have a brand new setup. Okay, Aquila features 1 bomber, 3 bomber. Okay, so there's a lot of damage. All of that for the powerful opening airstrike on the pre-boss and the boss. Full DPS. Yeah, we were talking about Hamakaze and someone posts this. What the heck? Can this battle load? Thank you very much, Mr. Chair. First node on the pre-boss, 3 nodes. Reminder, we have to pass 3 pre-boss nodes, surface combat, ASW, surface combat again, and then we're gonna hit the boss. Let us see if the fleet can beat the enemy this time. 500 damage to the enemy DD, 3 bottom ships have fallen, opening torp going for the head and the net on the Shoha. 50% chance that the enemy is still alive, is gonna shoot at all. We rolled the bottom nair. Will the top nair shoot first? It will shoot first. It will miss. He protected Aquila, in fact. He shall cut and counter-attacking. Then it will be a battle finished. The fleet's moving into the node number 2 of the 4 nodes total. I am stressed out, dear God. Mr. Chara, deep breath in. Deep breath out. Moving on into the node number 2. We're not running node support as it is pointless. Aquila has 7 bombers left on the 4th slot. Nice, nice. At least there is no threats to the main fleet on the sub-node, but the escort can be scared, Mr. Chad. I mean, she started at 10, so she lost 3. It's not super bad, but I can't see them being alive on the boss. Sub-node on the node number 2, Mr. Chad. The plane takes flight, recon successful, line abreast on the enemy side. So flagship, your flagship, WLE torps coming for the Kiso takes no damage. And neither does anyone else in the escort fleet. Head-on encounter shelling. Your elite taking 2 damage from Tama. Your flagship targeted with 4. Garibaldi follows up with 5 on the same. Yo. Oi with the 2. Yo now on Shoha. Left on Shoha by Kiso, and the enemy torpedoes disabled. But that is the only torp disabled. Honestly, it's pretty good. We have never seen a soft flagship disabled. Garibaldi and Kiso will tank the ending torps. We are moving into the peaches. The double peach, where the final pre-boss node will play out. We might get a solid airstrike, and for all we know, all the 1 or 2 peaches will be no longer with us. Who knows? Land-based attack. As I said, all the assets are loading because my game crashed yesterday. By that I mean my PC had a blackout. Flagship of Fleet 2 still can sync. Yes, it is unsinkable. Alright, air defense taking a lot of damage. 201. That is like 250 fuel. If it actually scales, which I don't believe it does, but you guys said it does, but I don't want to believe it. It just would be too sad if one land base taking damage would obliterate your resource. That would just be weird. Node number 3. The combined fleet STF versus Peaches. You're gonna ask what's a peach? Well, you'll find out Contact with your airplane, air supremacy, bombing, hitting the net and the DD, they will both die. DD targeted by opening, Tarp will die. 60 damage to the Peach, Peach close to Shoha, parallel starting shelling with Italia, taking down the Tsu, Peach. Shelling, the Peach art is loading, dear God. Tama avoids the shot from the enemy. If Aquila targets the second one, we're basically passing yep, we're good. Okay. Well, first Peach already shot, second was about to, and because we shot her, then she is dead and she can't shell, okay? We won the 50-50 roll. 100 damage from Paula on the flagship, Tone with the foe, Tama with the miss. Aquila starts second shelling with the only Katen available, the worst Katen, 1.15 damage modifier, leaves Peach alive. Peach can still kill us, like if they shot Tama. Hiei avoids the shot. Italia, no Katen, finishes off the enemy nonetheless. Oh, I'm gonna put a tweet that we're doing E2. We're still stuck on E2, by the way.
あら提督、アケルの活躍が一番ですか？ブラーチャです。よしよし。当然の結果だ。別に騒ぐほどのこともない。
Loading. I don't know what drops here, but I think there is like a rare drop on this node, isn't there? There could maybe like an escort on the pre-boss? I don't know. Anyway, Mr. Char, I really hope they are not trying to fix the blackout problem yesterday. Please no, dude, please no. Mikura drops here, and we got her. Alright, dude, if my PC blacks out, I will be crying like a little boy for the next 2 weeks. We gotta beat this fast, and then start setting up for E3. Oh my god. War Spy drops here? Okay. Aquila, 12, 8, 15, and 7 bombers. The Mediterranean princess that looks like a harpy appears. Master Char, enemy combined fleet with Mediterranean princess. C.A. Hime, double. New flagship Kai Light Carrier, battleship Ru flagship. ×2, and the escort featuring 2 petty boats. The battle begins with 2 bombers, 2 fighters hitting the boss for 63, missing the escort. Land base number 2 of the foe. 2 bombers scratching Nukai down to 7. They are out of the daytime shelling. Land base number 3 will miss everything. Sugoi. And the land base number 4 hits the pity boat, but the pity boat survives. 1 kill in the escort. 1 kill from 6 plus 10 land base attacks. 1 kill. Clapped it. With 232 air power in the fleet. Planes taking flight. I really don't like this loading right now. But all land bases were on AP, and I see contact, so that means we did get air superiority. Maestral and Tarkatan triggers. Bombs hitting the enemy fleet. 1 PT boat taken down and opening airstrike. Are you kidding me? Boss support shows up. We have Bismarck leading the boss support. They will take down the PT boat and veteran in the escort. Opening torps going for the Nukai flagship number 2 and the C.A. Hime Nukai flagship on Shoha. This looks like a head-on. It's a parallel fleet. Shelling Nukai number 2, targeted by Italia. The AP shell will be enough. In fact, 2 times the HP value. I hope you guys can't hear the vacuum cleaner. Oh my god, Pola, 60 scratch on Hime. Hiei avoids the flagship. Aquila, Katen, the only one available, triggers and goes for the boss, dealing 73 only. That is disappointing. Hiei Shoha, but not Chuha, will counterattack the roof flagship. Next, should I think Pola? Pola? No, boss. Boss will Chuha Italia. She still has a Pishol Cotton, can still bring down the remaining roof flagship. That is still at full HP. Tone scratches roof for 15. Tama with the 10. What a wasted damage. Aquila goes for the roof. Really, stop shooting the trash. Oh my god. Su, tie-hard by Italia. Oi somehow tanked the heavy cruiser princess. He Apishal Cotton aimed at the escort. The Tsu will fall, but the aiming from the fleet right now is absolutely terrible. Tone, 42 scratch on veteran. Tama scratches C.A. Hime down to Shoha. Oi will leave veteran alive. Garibaldi can finish them off. 6 ending torpedoes, hitting 5 of them, going for the boss, dealing 281 damage. Boss on Chuka. We need 2 good Katins or a Katin and Oi double attack to enter the boss to blow them the hell up. Yasen, no Katen from Garibaldi. She goes for the Seihime. We don't have a single Yasen gear triggering either. Just my luck. Mixed Katen on the boss triggering. She goes for Maestrale. Luckily, Maestrale is not here to be dealing damage. I mean, she has some damage, but it's not the best damage. It's in fact the worst damage. The TCI will be triggering. There is 2 targets she can target. She targets the correct one. Boss down to 290. That is terrible damage from Ayaya. Kiso double attack on the Seihime leaves her alive. We have 2 shots left. Miyoko relying on the TCI. The TCI triggers and goes for the wrong enemy. And now Oi needs to deal 300 damage to the boss, which she is incapable of doing. Shocked Pikachu. KanColle? Okay, well, second slot on Aquila is in pain. Bray. 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 I will say that the shelling in my fleet, oh my god, it's so painful to see Tone scratching Ru, Tama scratching Ru, and then Aquila does 600 damage to them. It's like, wow, man, that scratch was definitely worth it. Nuh-uh. The land base killing 1 enemy? Tell me more, dude. Would you be so kind to show quickly your equipment setups? No. Bombers only, AP Shell Katen, what can be there? Double attack, Seaplane Fighter, no double attack, 2 Seaplane Fighters, Seaplane Fighters only, TCI, Skilled Lookout, TCI, double attack, Enter Katen, usual TCI, Night Scout Flares, and double attack. It's the only, like, what RNG is there? The only those 2 honestly are varying from normal. Pow, pew, poo, poo, pee, pew. NGGRAT, they use Nagato, but they also use AO, because if you bring Nagato, you get additional battle node and then you get ammo penalty. How many BB Hima are there on pre-boss? There is 1 node with 2 of them. But they're not a problem, really. Like, you just out-damage them really hard. Oh, I don't need it anymore. There is a BB Hima on casual? Because it's easy, I'm telling you. Like, you have damage bonus against them, they're getting 1-tapped. And they're also kinda blind. Like, they hit less than they should. You can bring Nagamutsu with only 1 extra air node, it's just your choice. I am so over this. Did I set up land-based on mission? I did. Okay, let's go, boys. Sortie number 15, and I should stop counting them, really. Counting the sorties doesn't help anyone. It only makes you more complaining about the situation. Mr. Chair, 3 nodes. Again, pre-boss and the boss. 4 nodes total, easy. My PC is making noises. Shocked Pikachu, even though I made sure to like push the fan to not get loose, and now it's loud anyway because I think it's the humidity in the atmosphere causing it. I don't know. Just quick like digression. Starting the battle on the first node, airstrike, air supremacy. 3 kills from Aquila. Opening tops focusing on the first. Nah. And they all gonna take 17 damage and T disadvantage. You could tell it's T disadvantage. If the net targets Aquila, she can still probably die. Pola avoids the first shot from the enemy net. Aquila triggers the cotton. The first net will fall, second net targets Tone, but they miss their shot and their chance to stop the fleet in their tracks. The PC is not dying, it's my luck with PSUs. I always had terrible luck with the PSUs. I feel like every PSU I ever gotten has been faulty. Okay? Every PSU. All of them. It's actually kind of ridiculous. They're not cheap. I'm not just going for a cheap. And also, like, I know about like the PSU blacklist where you don't go for certain manufacturers that are known for having just like bad PSU, right? It has like 80 plus bronze or standard. It's like, dude, be quiet. Be quiet is supposed to be good, and it's anything but quiet. You know what I'm saying? Stupid. Node number 2. Aquila only lost planes on the first, third, and the fourth slot. That means basically that her biggest slot is the only one that got hit a little bit, and it's all good. Parallel. ASW from Tama hitting your flagship for 5. Second your elite, scratch for 10. Maestrale hitting the first yo down to Taiha. Tokiso follows up with the kill. The kill that is unnecessary because all we need is disabled torpedoes, and we will disable 2. So flagship and your elite incoming in line abreast. So flagship aiming at OE and Ayaya shot at by So elite. We will take no damage. Be quiet, Sharkoon, EVGA or Corsair are fine. Well, it's clearly not fine when it's making noise. Okay, before that I had OCZ, it burned down, or like it got the voltage spike and I had to replace the PSU because my PC would not boot up. If you struggle, why not go for Nagamutsu scale? Planning on using them in E3? I'm planning on not using them. If it would be quiet, it wouldn't be called be quiet. Oh, because it's like you're telling it to be quiet because it's not quiet. I get it. I misunderstood the brand, dude. I'm sorry. Hey Kray, in summer 17 we were passing through the English Channel. This time we're passing through Gibraltar. Master Chad, last pre-boss now the double peach and elite 2 elite double DD and the 2 and the net eating torps 2 will fall, bottom 3 enemies there. Italia single shot 170 damage to the first peach. Pola chuhad by the second peach. First peach about to shoot. Pola on moderate damage, dangerous state if she gets shot again, which might be a problem. She's not taking fire, and Aquila will take the shot from the first peach. Counter-attack will bring her down. And at the start of the second shelling, we can expect Aquila bringing down the remaining enemy with the power of the cotton. Only 380 damage necessary, 1.7 damage modifier. I keep forgetting to say times. 1.7 times. He isn't using Nagato class because he doesn't use Oilers. Dex is eco-friendly. Yes, only electric ships like Saratoga. 200 IQ brand name.
見ててくれたの？ねえ。
We are going into the boss node with 2 dive bombers on Aquila. This node really
よしよし。
screwed them up, didn't it? Oh no. Well, if the dive bomber dies, we're gonna have a problem because the Aquila is relying on having those dive bombers so that she can actually deal damage on the boss, okay? So without them, she can't deal damage on the boss, unfortunately, okay? Mediterranean princess appears. Possible Grecale, yes, possible Grecale, very much, yes. Even if we fail the boss, we can get a Grecale. This is basically a Grecale farm at this point. We are starting with the land base number 1, 2 fighters, 2 bombers going against the enemy combined fleet. Mediterranean princess taking a double Nukai flagship, double Ru flagship in the main fleet. First new flagship now on Shoha, land base number 2, finishes of 1 PD boat and the veteran. That's actually really solid given how there was only 2 bombers in there. Third land base will bring down the flagship of the escort, the Heklas, and the Nukai is down to 1. What a joke! Land base number 4 deals 1 damage to PT boat, and 6 enemies still stand in the main fleet, with 3 taken down in the escort. Opening airstrike happening, entire Captain triggers. That means there is also contact, which means we did get air superiority. 164 damage to the CA Hime and the Nukai flagships, both alive, but on Taiha. What a waste! Boss support will not take them down. They will leave Ru flagship alive. Opening Torp going for the Ru flagship number 1. There's Shoha. And it's T. How is it T advance? What a waste! Second Nukai taken down. Hiei Taiha. Amazing. Amazing. How do you go Taiha? What just shot you? CA Hime. Pola misses the CA Hime, luckily. The CA Hime didn't shoot yet. What the heck? The flagship was it? Aquila best the Captain triggers, but she's gonna waste it on a 1 HP Nukai flagship. This is what I mean! Mediterranean princess, Chuchas, Italia. The damage goes to Trash. Tone scratches boss for 56. Tama scratches CA Hime down to Chuha, 25 damage. Aquila targets the PT boat and she leaves it alive. The highest DPS. Just throw away her DPS. Italia targets the escort and my life. There is 4 ships still alive in the main fleet. CA Hime will miss Italia, so she remains on Chuha. Hiei wastes a shell on the escort. Oh, he goes Taiha from a Ru flagship of all things. A bloody Ru flagship, dude. Paula, double attack waster on a PT boat, 2 damage. Congratulations, it's a celebration party all day, and I know we've all been waiting. Garibaldi starts escort shelling, PT boat will survive. Miyoko shoots PT boat, somehow it's gonna die. Ending torpedoes hitting everyone almost in the enemy fleet, but only 1 Ru will die. Boss crash for 134 down to 534. We can kill the boss if Garibaldi, Ayaya, and Miyoko all TCI the boss, and are all alive. Flares will trigger, but we don't get a Night Scout. I'm starting to believe that the Night Scout has been ditching its job. Garibaldi triggers the TCI, full HP. TCI goes for the boss, dealing 194, solid, but then Ayaya goes Chucha, so we are kinda screwed. Ayaya Chucha, no Night Scout fails TCI, even though she is Chucha, she will miss the CA Hime. The CA Hime goes for Kiso, Kiso remains on green. Maestrale goes for the wrong enemy and leaves them on Chucha. Ru flagship will be taken down by Kiso, only Miyoko remains. And Miyoko needs to deal 340 damage to the boss, which she is not even targeting. Amazing, dude. My luck on the boss right now, Subarashi. Okay, like the best part is when there is 4 enemies in the main fleet left on Taiha that need an AP Shalkaten from Italia. They need it, dude. Hey, at least an A-rank and possible a Grecale, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? And my Suisei long range is on triple backslash. Stupid. I still think E-2 is the best map, even with all of this. Like, it's not that the map is bad, it's just my luck. You know what I'm saying? And by best map, I don't mean the easiest. Okay, that's not a fucking synonym. Okay. E-2 just doesn't require you to do some debuff the route unlock. Okay, that's what makes it good. Route unlocking, right? Unlock. What am I? How am I even pronouncing it today?
申し訳ありません。少し本格的にドック入りします。ごめんなさい。
Yeah, I don't feel like debuffing, okay?
ここは静かですね。
The moment I get KanColle... Actually, I have never gotten the dropship on clear run, ever. That's actually surprising.
艦隊司令部より入電。了解いたしました。よろしくお願いいたします。
Oh, there is no transports here. Oh, me fall in the water. Fall in the water. Fall in the water and go die. The planes you shot will not survive.
アクイラの出番ですか？いいですとも。出撃いつですか？
Mikura? I got Mikura only one. Yeah, let me burn some steel real quick because who needs steel?
作戦を実施してください。よろしくお願いいたします。少し一やん。あら。
Oh my god.
ガーギー。ほっぺに何かついてます？ああ、お昼のパスタソースのトマトが。はい、美味しかったです。
We hit the second. Aquila got the hourly. Pog. God. Where is Hosho? I'm gonna give... Actually, not Hosho. Gambir Gay. Gay! 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 One!
Admiral,
It's fine.
これですか。
She's not sorting yet. I'm just getting her ready.
I'm not good.
Okay. Alright, because fleet's still recovering,
工作艦明石参ります。
I need... I think Shinyo today. Okay, good thing Shinyo's
海
here.
上護衛総隊
Hello!
航空母艦信用。
This will give me more equipment slots, okay? Because I'm getting rid of the equipment fodder. I can't even do debuff on Nitra Edge because I can't get enough power for land base. Then, okay, that is really difficult. Okay, I don't think you're saying the truth.
どの装備をかこちらですね。
How is that possible?
了解。
How do you not reach IS on the land base? You realize you can set 3 land bases on their defense.
磨けばいい感じですね。
There is a kappa? That's not a kappa. No. It's not supposed to be a joke.
成功しました。さすが
He's
です
just posting fake news. He's fear mongering. And then we see people dropping to easy difficulty on the map that is not difficult. What the heck? S43H goes anywhere from 1100 to 1300.
お見せします。戦
AS.
イタリア抜病です。
Wait, AS on E3 is 1100 on the land base?
航空母艦アクイラ
Really?
出撃。日本の空母たちついてきなさい。なんちゃって。
For perfect land base defense. If you're missing some more of the very good land base interceptors, you can't do the debuff with only 2 rocket planes. I mean, I guess. I mean, if your resource is 0, you will take no damage, because there is no resource to be lost. That's what the guy did in Fall 17. One guy in Fall 17 was doing land-based defense the whole event. He got to 0 resource and he finally succeeded, because you can't take damage on the land base if you have 0 resource. Oh, you need AS? And that's it? Really? I mean, where is your Shiden 1-1? Hello from LA. What up, dude? I mean, AS Plus is harder than AS. Boyo, Mr. Chad Soti 15, I think. Let us go. Let us go. Tell me I have Shinya in the escort. Oh my god, I do. Dude, that was... Oh, I'm glad I didn't check the escort, not the escort, support fleet. I didn't check the support fleet and I didn't know if I have Shinya there. Mr. Chan on one of the three pre-boss notes. How is E2? We're on day 2. Does it of this boss alone? Does that answer your question? Air supremacy. 1 kill from the opening airstrike. Is Aquila cosplaying a land base right now with this useless damage? Right? Like, excuse me. This. Oh my god! Is everyone cosplaying a land base? Is this like land base and a ship girl cosplay? Doing those shots, missing everything and unable to kill anything? Elite will survive 11 damage, excuse me, 14 damage from Paula? He class will miss Tona? Hiei finally takes down the Ne, the He survives Tona and Tama as they both miss. 50-50 for Aquila to target the He. He does not have a flagship protection. The He will finally die. Ne remains alone and we have like 0 accuracy. But the Ne will fall. And the joke is that the land base on the boss is so bad that most of the time we're getting like 1 kill. So if my ships fail to bring down more than 1 enemy in the opening phase, they're basically cosplaying land base. Started doing air defense in E3. Question is, will I get to AS before rocket launchers get double chevron? I don't know, just reach the requirement. First node pass. Loot acquired. Let's go to node number 2. No info on friend fleets. I feel like the devs don't want to say anything about friend fleets until last minute, because then they will... Aquila lost all of her bombers on the slot number 4. Shocked Pikachu. I'm glad I didn't put a good one there. R.I.P. Ryuseikai. I think the devs are waiting with the friend fleets until last minute to not discourage the players from doing the event. Like if the players are like, well, I don't know when the friend fleets are coming, I might as well start. That's better. Line abreast on the submarine. No damage taken from the enemy. Tama begins the shelling in parallel encounter, I think. 3 damage to Yo, 3 damage to another Yo. So flagship scratched for a lot of damage. This is the most damage I think we've seen on the so flagship. First Yo will go down thanks to Maestrale. Ayanami will fail to disable torps on the second Yo elite, and ending torps from so flagship going for Garibaldi. And Oi will both miss. Hello from Japanese live commentator LA Plus. What? Is it Los Angeles or is it Japan? Something LA and Japan. LA Plus. I'm confused. On the other hand, I'm losing motivation because I don't know if I'll get friend lead and help, and might as well not do shit until then. Yeah, that's the mindset, right? If the boss looks too hard, you're just gonna wait for friend lead. But you know what happened last event? People could not beat the last boss, even with friend lead. Master Chud node number 3. The final pre-boss node with the double peach. Ne elite, su elite, double DD late model. The enemy team is looking pretty solid, but we've been hearing in the interviews that the two peaches are not feeling too well and they might be falling down to a disease called Aquila's Plains. Opening airstrike air supremacy, hitting the DD, and that is it. Ne elite is opening torp, but it will only fall, no one else. Parallel. Double attack from Italia, goes for a DD as they protect the peach. He tanks the peach number 1. Aquila can take down the peach number 2, even if she does not have the plane. But she does 216 damage only. Talma tanks the shot from the Shoha enemy peach. Hiei April Cotton on the peach number 2. 40 damage only. Tsu Elite misses Italia. Pola double attack on the flagship. 147 damage. Talma scratches the Tsu. Never mind, that's a miss. Aquila airstrike going for the second peach. The peach is no longer with us as much as Hiei, and we have to go back. Hello there, about 100 Japanese people is watching you right now. I would like to apologize to Japanese people because we're gonna have to go back because my Hiei broke. Sumimasen. Okay. Fletcher had better come back soon and the decent drop rate. I think we're gonna see a Colorado's sister, right? Because we need 3 Colorados in the game. We got 1, right? And I think Colorado's skill will be useful once we get all 3 of them, right? Not 100, about 500. Well, that's a big difference, though. What the heck? So I think. Oh my God, rare. Lel. Oh my God! So like we got a useless ship that I can scrap. Let's go! I'm super excited. Pog. Done. Arrivederci. Am I being restreamed on Nico? That's a what's the word? We went full circle. Let me finish the thought about Colorado's sister, because I think we're gonna get Colorado's sister, right? So whatever they were called, North Virginia or whatever, right? I actually don't know what they're called. And in the same event, we're gonna get NA drops. So like Fletcher or Johnston, you know what I'm saying? Full circle at 240p. Hey, rude. Maryland. What do you think we're gonna be calling Maryland? Mary-chan? West Virginia, home to Papa. Dude, what if West Virginia is added to the game and she has 76 HP? The joke is that Fallout 76 was in West Virginia. Okay. Yup. Marchan? I think she, like, aren't they pronouncing Mary like Meari? Meari-chan? Yo, honestly, we can probably listen to Colorado's voice lines and she will mention her sisters. So we will know what she's calling them. Then we feed her DEs and you make it even because it's gonna be 70... Oh no, it's gonna be 77, true. But I feel like that would be the HP before Kai, right? What is Colorado's HP before Kai? Something Dax won't do land. What? Yeah, I think if anything it will be before Kai. Weavy? Colorado is calling West Virginia Weavy. No one in NA would ever do that. But okay. Yo, chat, I just realized. Is that like a Japanese hype zone that just came here? You know what I'm saying? Welcome to Hype Zone. I need one take. Give me a second, okay? Like, look at this. Look at this. Look at this condition, okay? You see this? That's a lot of damage. You know what I'm saying? Closing torp still work? Yeah, I know. We've seen that. Wanna know who did you get married? I didn't marry anyone. I'm making a point of not marrying a single ship and still clearing all the events on hard. Come on, dude, can we go, please? We're good. Alright, boy. Shout out to our Japanese viewers. Konnichiwa, or rather, is it an evening in Japan? Guten Abend? Oh wait, that's German. Gute Yoru? Wait, that's German Japanese. Konbanwa. Oh yeah. Mr. Chan, the fleet proceeds again. I switched the plane on Aquila. Do not worry about it. It just got shot down from the 10th slot. Sortie number 16. Into the final boss. Day 2 of the final boss. I mean, final boss of E2, not the whole event. 3 pre-boss notes. Butaero. 3 pre-boss notes to pass. Note number 1. Enemy fleet, let me guess. Have flagship, Ne Elite times 2, Tsu, and double DD. Ha! You're gonna ask how did I know? Well, I'm a bit of a veteran, if I may say so myself. That was a solid opening airstrike. Opening torpedo hitting the enemy destroyer, leaving only her flagship. Down for Italia to chew on, to munch on the small little light cruiser. The big battleship that Italia is, that likes to eat because she has a big consumption. She just chomped on the light cruiser like it's a pizza. And it's no longer alive. Good day, Mr. Dax. I just failed to get my washing machine working. Then I figured out that door wasn't closed correctly. I don't know why, but when you said washing machine, I read that as war machine. Note number 2, Mr. Chad, the sub note. I really hope we're not gonna get a retreat on the pre-boss. I don't want to let the people around down, you know what I'm saying? You mean you get married to Jinsu? No, I'm not marrying anyone. I like Jinsu the most, but I'm not gonna marry anyone. We're all gonna be alone forever. I did not buy my account. Fake news. So flagship now on Shoha. For the first time we might be seeing their torpedoes disabled. Even Kiso goes for the sub, but they can't penetrate the armor. Yo Elite number 2 disabled. 3 torpedoes coming in low and abreast, hitting Kiso and Oi. Kiso and Oi will survive, but Kiso gets scratched for 6. One more note before the boss, Mr. Chat, and then the true esports begins. Kinon sold it to you, that's why you are a comedian. He may have sold my jokes, not the game. What the heck? Here's the thing, I see it this way. If I marry a ship and I clear the event with that ship, then if someone wants to copy my fleet, they're gonna see that I married the ship and they're gonna be like, well, of course that ship is better. And they're gonna be discouraged, okay? But if all my ships are only 99, by the way, then everyone can be like, I can do it too. Opening airstrike manages to take down 1 elite and the DD eating opening torpedoes. Left 3 enemies for parallel shelling Italia. Apical cotton loading on the second pitch. 530 damage needed. We're gonna get 475. Flagship misses Aquila, and that miss will hurt. The Peach will pay for with her life. He misses the Pichelle and she completely missed the shot. Second Peach is no longer with us. They fell to the bottom of the ocean. Aquila triggers the Cotton. The Peach will be taking a lot of damage. The planes hit for 216. You know what I noticed? Aquila does better damage without Cotton, because I think for the Cotton she uses only 2 planes, while for the shelling she uses 4. So it could be counterintuitive that for Aquila you might be better off not using a Cotton. Because Cotton is dependent on firepower, and Aquila's firepower is too low. Don't improve equips to improve Pog. No. Do you have plan to trip to Japan? I would love to go to Japan, but I'm too poor. Okay, I'm playing Casey events. That's my trip to Japan, and unfortunately, this event Casey is taking me to Europe, so it doesn't feel like a trip to Japan. You know what I'm saying? I'm taking trips to Japan by sorting to 1-1 and killing destroyers there. It feels like Okinawa. During summer in a swimsuit. I can see the Okinawan people waving to me from the islands. They're like, get away, we don't want war here. But I can't understand because they speak Japanese. How is my fund to buy a ship? If you guys give me $10 million, I'll buy a ship and sail to Japan and we can all get on the ship and do a party. Fundraiser, fundraiser. Mr. Chara, we're back on the boss. Mediterranean Princess appears yet again. I'm gonna increase my volume so that I can't hear myself. Enemy combined fleet appears. Mediterranean Princess single heavy cruiser Princess double Nukai flagship and the Rue flagship ×2 with the escort of 2 PD boats, 2 veterans, 2 elite and the her class land base number 1 scratches veteran down to Taiha. This is really bad as the land base doesn't kill yet again. Second land base misses everything. 6 attacks left. 3 bombers dropping from the land base number 3. It will scratch the Nukais, but everyone in the enemy fleet is still alive. Land base number 4 takes down the Heck-class flagship, and that is the only kill from the land base. We see 1 enemy on Taiha, 1 enemy on Chuha, and 2 on Shoha land base. Bad. Opening airstrike, we got air parity. Shout out to everyone who said we're gonna get air superiority. Boss support shows up. They're gonna take down the enemy PD boat and the veteran, leaving the whole main fleet alive. The 2 Nukais will fall in parallel shelling. 4 enemies in the main fleet. Italia brings down the Rue. Aquila airstrike, no Cotton as there can't be a Cotton. Goes for Seihime, dealing 32. Seihime deals 43 damage to Pola. Pola cannot double attack any longer. Hiei, single attack on the Rue flagship is no longer with us. It was protecting the boss. Mediterranean Princess scratching Pola. Only 2 enemies standing and we have all the scratch in the world. Aquila, plane, going for Tsu. What a wasted shot. 656, Garibaldi, Chuha. This is our damage at night. Going down 1 by 1. Italia, single attack. Only 23 damage to the boss. Ayaya, Chuha as well. Where is the Yasen damage? Hiei, single shot on the boss, 86. Pola with the miss. Tone goes for the boss, 69. And Tama scratches the Seihime for 23. 4 ending torpedoes, hitting mainly the boss, dealing 118 damage. Boss close to Chuha, but still on Shoha. Seihime on Shoha as well. 6 shots available at night, but their damage is kinda low. Flares will trigger though. No Night Scout in sight yet again, thank you Myoko. Garibaldi will trigger the TCI. The TCI targets the enemy heavy cruiser Princess, dealing 64. The Mediterranean Princess mixed Cotton goes for Myoko, Taiha out of the Yasen. Pepega. Ayaya triggers the TCI. Oh, now y'all trigger TCI. Okay, there it goes for the Seihime. Seihime still alive. Will take down Oi and me. Dude. Shout out to my air superiority on the boss. Dear God, we just like, even if we did have this like special attacks, Aquila would have to target the boss to actually do something. I am taking off the Katen from Aquila. Char, I have not seen the Katen do more damage than 4 bombers. So I am giving Aquila 4 torpedo bombers and that's it. Good opening phase. I strongly disagree. The land base got 1 kill. It was absolutely terrible.
提督、艦隊戻りました。作戦計画概要をご説明します。
I have AACI on Maestrale. Mike, but AACI is after air state is decided, okay? So it doesn't matter if I have AACI, that will still be AP.
お休みをいただいてもいいのでしょうか。提督が2人ちょっとだけ飲んじゃった。
1 kill more than average? Not average is 1 kill. Dude, the Hecla's flagship in the escort dies every run from the land base. Mike, Teruzuki damage is too low to justify bringing her. I have Maestrale because she has slight damage bonus. And roleplay.
仕方ねえ。出てやるか。あら、グラーチェ。よしよし。
Yoshi, Yoshi. Alright, wait, but if I give Aquila only torpedo bombers, then she's gonna be short range. Honestly, that might be a good thing because she won't waste a shot. Is there a long range plane that is not a torpedo bomber? Now I'll give her a torpedo bomber, I guess. 3 torpedo bomber and scamp? No. Why would I? This will be a better opening airstrike. Kazuyuki, is KMX skilled the torpedo bomber? Rather throw out the ACI and throw in another damage DD or Zara? Mike, how do you throw in Zara if you need 2 DDs in the escort? I could switch out Maestrale for another TCI, but I am so over TCI. I don't want a TCI. Kashak, okay. But that works for the Katen. But if I have 4 bombers, Kashak, listen. If I'm gonna bring a scamp, why wouldn't I bring a fighter instead to get the best Katen? Why would I waste a slot on a scamp? Another thing, why would I bring a scamp if I can bring an upgraded secondary that has 11 damage and scamp has 10? I say long range beside Tor Bomber. Well, that's misleading. That I bet dive bomber. I wanted the Tor Bomber. Best cut and worst cut, not really much of a difference. There is a difference. There is a significant difference. Because if I have 4 bombers, I have more ships to hit with the opening airstrike. Right? It makes sense. Alright, we have to make space because we had the ship slot. Boom, 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 boom. Poof. Reason for scam over upgraded secondary is 1 firepower versus long range. Yeah, the only problem is Aquila will now shoot much later in the pitch node, where she can one-tap pitches, but truth be told, Aquila doesn't shoot early enough to take down a pitch during the first shelling anyway. So even if she shoots as the last ship during the first shelling, it's actually more likely she will target the pitch, because then after everyone else has shot, because everyone else has medium range, like Pola, Zara, Pola, Tone, and Tama, she can take down. They can take down the DD or like a Ne or like a Tsu, and then Aquila can shoot the pitch. Pitch dies. Poof. Simple, right? I think best Katen is still better because my Aquila can deal 600 on Rook Katen. Yeah, but that's a best Katen, right? And if I bring 1 more bomber, then I still get the same damage. Nah, Pola is only long range, not long. Italia is long, very long. Long, man. Alright, I need a 1 tick on the condition. We can go again. 30 seconds. Tick, tock, tick, tock. I'll eat a peach. If I can't kill a peach, I'll eat. Yo, the good thing there is no peaches on the boss. Let's go, boyo. Hopefully we're not gonna die on the... I did 4 sorties. And Bismarck is already out of condition on the boss support. My luck today, dude. Are you serious? 4 sorties. Or 3 sorties. Was it 4 or 3? I'm bringing you Dachi. Why? Begun. DPS. CB is better than on Yodachi than BB, right? Let me see. 86. 80, whatever, same thing. Okay, let's go. Let's go, Mr. Chatroom. Oh, by the way, the stream might die at any second because there is some work being done to a certain device in the house, the lamp that caused the blackout yesterday. Okay, so if the stream dies, it should be back in less than 2 minutes. Okay, or maybe 3 minutes. It all depends how fast I can sprint to the other room and enable the electricity again. I'm just saying. If it dies on the boss, I'll be crying like 02 and Darling in the Franxx in one of the early episodes. Okay, that gif, remember that? Let's go, boyo! Mr. Chan! Clap! 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 Oh yeah, we didn't reach AS before, and I didn't switch anything. Well, that might be a problem. Hopefully, we're gonna reach AS, brothers. I could switch in another fighter into the land base. I probably should, given how land base is being an option. I'll consider that. But right now it's kind of late. I'll switch in the fighter after the sortie, okay? Mr. Chair, note number 1 of the 3 pre-boss notes. Opening airstrike happening, the 4 bombers taking flight, their supremacy hitting the Netsu. Netsu is a fever in Japanese, and you could say they got a death fever, and they died from the planes. 2 opening torps killing the 2 enemies, and the last one finished off by Italia. Netsu. 2 more nodes before the boss. E-2 Summer 2019, boys! Can we get some hype in the chat? We're going sub-node OPTV route, Mr. Chad. Line abreast, submarines, so flagship, elite. Opening torp from so flagship, going for Kiso. Kiso on Chuha, 23. HP lost.
ちょっとばかし涼しくなった
Pepega. T advantage. Starting the shelling. Tama. 4 damage to your flagship. First, your elite scratch for 20. Torps disabled. Garibaldi finishes them off. 3 enemies standing still. Maestrale Chuchas, your flagship,
93式
who is one of the submarines. That sounded terrible. my consistency fell apart. Oi avoids the T advantage torpedo and the fleet proceeds into the next node with Kiso on Chucha. Thank you guys for hosting me on Mixer.
玉が優秀
Yee.
にゃ階層が効いたか
Tududum,
グラッツァ
tududum, tududum. Node number 3, Mr. Chat Kiso opening torpedo will be now weaker. Let's see if the damage can still bring down like a late model DD. That would be the perfect aiming for Kiso to take down a late model DD. Very nice. This is, I think, sortie number 17.
航空戦か
Opening airstrike taking flight. 4 bombers will be hitting the pitch for 282 and 1 DD will die. Kiso opening torp, hitting the second pitch for 21 and the 2 will fall thanks to Oi. Shelling begun. Italia avoids the pitch number 1. The pitch number 2 goes for Italia as well, missing the shot. Hiei fails the artillery spotting. Ne will miss Tone. Tone counterattacks with 6. Aquila no cut and goes for the pitch number 1, dealing no damage because she missed. Dude, we can't have that. We can't have that. And she wastes the second shot on the net. Tone avoids the pitch number 1. Pitch number 2, only 42 damage from Italia. Good luck, escort. Escort fleet, good luck. Try 11 damage. Are you serious? How many things can go wrong? How many things can go wrong in one node? One more shot. Just don't take damage. Oh my god. Oh my god. I mean, it is Maestrale, so it doesn't hurt as much. But oh my god. Still, are you serious? Enemy does not have ending torpedoes. We can proceed into the next node. I gotta switch in a fighter on the land base, straight up. That was the worst shelling I have seen on this node. Hiei failing artillery spotting. Italia doing 40 damage. Aquila missing the shot on the pitch.
活躍が一番ですか私ですかグラーチェですよしよし
The pre-boss has been passed nonetheless, and we can attack the boss. Mr. Chat.
よしよしいい天気
Our land base is gonna get scratched. Let's throw away real quick 300 fuel. Pa-pa-ra-pa-ra-ra. I just hope I'm gonna get a yes. I hope that the game forgives me because I'll switch the fighter for the next sortie. Mediterranean Princess yet again for the 17th time on the last dance. Mr. Char, Heavy Cruiser Princess accompanying her. The additional 2 Nukai flagships, light aircraft carriers, 2 battleships, Ru-class flagship as well. Land base number 1, 2 bombers hitting the Nukai for 39. Land base number 2 comes in. The planes will hit the He and the pity boat. Only He goes down as always. The He will die. Land base number 3 misses everything. Land base number 4 hitting the Tsu and the veteran. Chat, this goes to show you that the only reason that why we are able to kill the enemies in combined fleet is because of the land base. 3 kills in the escort opening airstrike. Air superiority secured. Nukai flagship taken down by the opening airstrike. 5 enemies standing in the main fleet. Boss support triggers. They will take down no one. No one. I'm glad they got paid for that sortie. Kiso targets PD boat. PD boat survives. Ru flagship taken down by opening torpedo. Head on encounter. Italia double attack takes down the Ru. Nukai flagship airstrike goes for Pola Taiha. 44 HP lost. Dodge is unnecessary when you have alcohol. 77 damage on the boss. CA Hime will miss Aquila, and thank God she did. Here, a pistol cotton aimed at one of the 3 remaining enemies will be taking down the Nukai flagship. Ton is scratching CA Hime for 0, never mind. Tama, moderate damage, 26 HP lost due to the Mediterranean princess shot. Aquila, no cut and goes for the Seihime, dealing 290 damage. She is Chuha. 82 scratch on the boss from Tama. Aquila starts second shell and goes for the boss. 76 only. Garibaldi avoids her sister. Italia finishes off the veteran and the escort, but 2 pity boats are still standing. Tone, Chuhad by the heavy cruiser princess. Italia, he a double attack on the boss, dealing 104 damage. Polas misses the shot on the CA Himetone, fails to bring down pity boat. Tama fails to bring down pity boat. Pity boat will be shelling. Garibaldi, Tai has 1 pity boat, second pity boat at full HP. Kiso will miss the shot. Kiso takes 2 damage but remains in the ass, and Maestrale takes down the pity boat that was already Taiha, and the other pity boat will remain at full HP. Ending torpedoes incoming. I think it's parallel. They go for Ayaya. Ayaya is Taiha! Boss at 451. Seihime still alive. Papaga. Starting the Yasen. No flares, no Night Scout yet again. The TCI triggers on Garibaldi. She goes for the boss, 213 damage. We need only a double attack and she will die. Boss goes for Kiso. Kiso is no longer with us. Seihime shooting Kiso as well. 3 shots left. Maestrale, double attack on the boss. The scratch is applied. Boss on Taiha. Myoko, TCI. We need the shot on the boss. She goes for the boss. 194 needed. She does 43 damage. Wait, chat, I just realized, even if I do switch in a fighter on the land base, it doesn't matter. It's still gonna be AP. It doesn't matter if I switch in a fighter. There is no point in switching a fighter. It will still be air parity. It doesn't matter unless I go AS on the first land base. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Yes, Mike.
提督、心臓管が完成したようですよ。提督、心臓管が完成したようですよ。
Dum 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 dum. Don Quixote. I don't think I understand. Is that the donkey shot? Ay. Thank you, chat. I need my daily dose of ayaya. Now I can ayaya all day. Pum 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 pum. Okay, let me just analyze the situation. We are at land base at 195. And we need... That's a KC arcade. That looked like a Pornhub for a second. Okay. Boss. 396 needed. Yeah, well, there's no way we're reaching that. There's no way we're reaching 396. We gotta stay on AP. Char, I cannot switch in a fighter on the land base. It will not change anything. The air state will remain the same. So no more planes will be shot down. It doesn't matter. How much air do I have? Where? In the land base or the fleet? Fleet is at what, 218 right now. You know what I should switch in? To Monyaga. It's because of all those Ryusei Kais, dude. I know what we're gonna do. We're gonna do this. Remember that fleet, please. You're addicted to carrot? That's a good thing. That's a good thing. Bay! Bay! Alright, fleet's recovering, Chad. We gotta wait anyway. So I will get the Ryusei Kai first carrier division to double chevron from triple backslash. Okay. Takes 6 hours to upload 20-minute YouTube vid. That does not sound correct. It depends what resolution though. If you go 8K, 4K, I mean, maybe. The speed of transfer is always, if not usually, in megabits, not megabytes, okay? So, like, megabytes are for hard drives, megabits are for the internet connection.
The mission is completed! CVE-73, Gambier Bay! 出撃します！怖すぎ！
Carrier Division 1 plane need like 99... No, you guys are exaggerating.
Enemy surface warship? Yada!
I wonder how many people didn't level their first Carrier Division plane just because they heard that it takes so long.
So terrible!
Dum 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 dum.
Did I help you? Really? それならよかったです。
Type 97 torpedo bomber needs like 1 titillion. I don't think that's a unit.
The mission is completed.
Yo, I really need this Ryusei Kai 6 first carrier division because then we're gonna have more air power.
了解です。
Because we don't have air power.
大機関、ギャンビルベイ、抜病します。
Bay!
Enemy surface warship? Yada.
My first carrier division plane has not died a single time. At worst, it's Aquila's fault, and it's in
Terrible.
triple backslash anyway. Normal Imperial unit? Maybe.
Did I help you? Really? それならよかったです。大変。The mission is completed.
Bruh.
Noted. And thank you.
Bay! Level this thing! Which plane are you talking about? I'm talking about first Ryusei Kai, first carrier division.
出撃します。怖すぎ。Enemy surface warship? やだ。各艦、緊急戦闘配備。敵です。So terrible.
Bay, come on, dude. Come on. Bay, please.
Really?
Watch this. Watch this.
それならよかったです。
Come on, dude. Come on. Be double chevron. Come on, dude.
The mission is complete.
Bay!
皆さん、ご用意は。あ、はい、了解です。艦隊機関、キャンビルベイ、訓練します。
No, not good. Bad.
Enemy surface warship.
And this plane has 3 anti-air star. It is important for us to get it so that we can reach on the boss.
Enemy surface warship. やだ。来たな。各艦、緊急戦闘配備。敵です。
Not good. No.
No.
Yes. How to get that plane? Do your quests. Usually the answer is do your quests.
Good. Did I help you? Really? それならよかったです。
If you don't know which ones, do all of them. It will benefit you. I somehow managed E2 1H, but the E-2 chipping phase is keep kicking my ass. Do it? It's still not leveled. Do we get friend fleet or should I drop to medium? We do get friend fleet.
皆さん、ご用意は。あ、はい、了解
Dum
です。
da dum da 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 dum dum da dum da 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 dum.
抜病します。
How would you like me to call you?
Enemy surface warship. やだ。各艦、
One-chan.
敵です。So terrible.
I mean, I've seen Japanese people calling me Dakushin in katakana, right? Just anything is fine. Anything is okay. It can be Dax, right? Dakusu. Dakusu is probably the best because it's the shortest.
Really? それならよかったです。
Ikemen. Stop it, you. We're done! Bye! Bye!
Well noted. And thank
You
you.
know when you say goodbye, you said we should do our quest, but I have looked and there is no quest for Shin Denkai. Yeah, I don't have it either. You should still do your quest.
日本の空母たち、
My
つい
dude.
てきなさい。なんちゃって、あ、いた。
Bray! Wait, this doesn't have air power? Really? Zero anti-air? Bray. Bray!
あら、かわいい艦載機。この装備もいい
I wish we had like a
これから
torpedo bomber
活躍
fighter.
できそうよしよし。
Is that a thing? There was. Wait, there was one. Yeah, Aquila's torpedo bomber has 4 anti-air. Oh my god. Kusota Gaijin. What the heck? Rude. Okay, let's go. Why I gotta make space.
少しずつ提督
Get rid of the
心臓
boat.
艦が完成したようですよ。
Mr. Chad, the sortie begins. Let's go. There's like no boss support real quick, okay? Boss support. Yudachi doing the poi poi.
ほい
Poi. Let's go, Mr. Chad. I feel like my voice is falling apart. Okay. Everyone grab a drink.
前段作戦
Grab a drink and spit it on the boss so that she can't see. Sortie number 18 on the final boss of E-2.
機動部隊
E-2.
アクイラ抜病します
3 pre-boss notes. OPTV route. Surface combat appears in sight. On the node number O. O is not a number, you say.
発見ねよし
Boo.
よし
Okay.
艦載機を励ましょう艦士を風上に
Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do.
敵艦隊発見ねよしよし艦載機を上げましょう艦士を風上にやりまー
Opening airstrike, hitting one enemy down to its death. Ne elite and 2 on Chucha, opening torps, finishing off the first Ne, and 1 DD, leaving 3 enemies alive. The Ne targeted by Italia. Good, because Ne can disable Aquila. Ne is no longer with us. The funeral is tomorrow. No one is invited. No one likes Ne elite. He misses the shot on Pola. He Ape Shell Captain going for the He flagship of the enemy fleet, and only 2 remains shelling. They will shell as Tone is blind. Aquila airstrike will finish off the enemy.
このアクイラにだってきっとできるはず。
The fleet will continue into the
このア
subnode,
クイラに続け。
where the Soul flagship is waiting. Why would you spit on the bird?
あら提督、アクイラの活躍が一番です。
To revenge for all the times they spit on us.
やってしまいます。
Chat, how many of you guys had a bird poop on you in your life? It happened to me like twice. I still remember that time. I left my friend's house and proceeded down the hill, only to get pooped on. Oh my god. Not me, but countless times on your car. Yeah, but cars often stand under the trees and birds sit on the trees. So it absolutely makes sense. You know what I'm saying? Node number 2. The soft flagship, your flagship, W elite, torps incoming. The soft flagship aiming at Oi. Oi avoids damage. I think it was Oi. ASW from Tama disables your elite number 2. Your flagship scratched for 10 and escort fleet shelling begins. Your number 3 taken down by Garibaldi. Your number elite first. I'm getting confused. Maestrale fails to disable the flagship, and soft flagship torpedoes will stay intact as well. Ending torps incoming for from soft flagship into Garibaldi, but they miss. You just reminded me of another Pepega story in my life. Let me guess, you walked up the stairs, fall down the stairs, fall into pond, the bird pooped on you.
玉が優秀。
Car stand?
グラッツェ。階層が効いた。私がもらっていいのかい？
Oh my god, you're right. Aquila down to 525, 13, 8 bombers. It wasn't stairs, it was escalator. So I was trying to walk up the escalator, but the escalator was going down. And then it stopped and I fell on my face. The peach node appears. Yo, Japanese community, do you know why we call Bibi Hime the peach? Do you know why it's a peach? Enemies appear. Double peach, ne elite, 2 elite and double DD. Opening airstrike, air supremacy. The DD will be taken down, opening torp. Chuchas, the second peach, 60 damage taken. Parallel shelling begins with Italia, 117 damage to the second peach. Here on Chucha. Chucha by the first peach. Pola brings down the enemy DD with a double attack. Second peach, will Chucha Italia? Well, that's kind of an oopsie to take 2 shots from 2 peaches in the same shelling. And they have 4 more shots! 2 elites, 4 scratch on the 2. Tone fails to scratch the peach, 12 damage lost on Tone, HP lost. Aquila takes down the 2, but 2 peaches still stand. Aquila airstrike going for the flagship. 178 only. Hiei gets actually Taiha! How do you take 3 shots in 1 shelling? 4 shots! I don't get it! Was there a hotfix? There must have been a hotfix. Devs changed the mechanics. 4 shots taken when we usually take 0. That is unheard of. 1 more shot. That's super rigged. That's super rigged. Tanaka is cheating. Amazing. Amazing. Yeah, devs are watching the stream. C2 staff, please stop. I don't care if she has radars, I have not been taking damage from her as much ever before. What the heck? I understand taking one Taiha, but not 4 shots total, okay?
提督、艦隊戻りました。作戦計画概要をご説明します。
Chat, I have a joke. Aquila walks into the map and the planes die. That's the joke. Her slot stood. Her slot. Oh my god. Oh my god.
で、この装備もいいですね。これ、あら、グラーチェ。いや、助かる。グー、お腹。
So funny. And me. Yeah, we spent 33,000 fuel on this map alone. Just saying. On this boss alone. I'm eating a peach. Dude, they're super hard. What the heck? I have difficulties biting. Hey Mike, remember when you said... Remember when you said... I'm synced with Dax Pog? Remember how we were exciting about being synced? Why are you complaining now? Tokyo. Mike, I may not remember the last 5 seconds, but I will always remember our relationship. Oh, dude, can we change this tab? NSFW? Thank you very much. KC Arcade? BB Hime equals Big Booty Hime. No. I mean, yeah, but no. No. Alright, we can go. We can go. We can go. Dum dum da dum 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 dum. I'm really leaning towards bringing that fighter again, because Aquila is not really doing damage with that additional bomber. I'll do one more sortie. If the bombing doesn't do anything, we're gonna be switching it to a fighter. We have barely enough conditions. Sortie number 19. Sortie 19, Mr. Chad. The land base send on the V, where the Mediterranean princess waits. V stands for Vivon, said the boss. First battle on the pre-boss, we're looking at an enemy fleet. Again, a semi-buffed up torpedo squadron, double Nelly, head flagship, 2, vanilla, double DD late model. Opening airstrike with 4 bombers from Aquila, taking down the Netsu and the DD. Opening turns going for the He and the DD. Only Ne Elite remains in head-on. If Italia misses the shot, the Aquila can die. Italia connects and the enemy has fallen. The enemy heavy cruiser has fallen. The Dyer's units are dead. That's a Dora reference. Node number 2, the sub-node appears, so flagship, your flagship, double your elite. Everyone brace for impact, even though the subs are in a line abreast, their torpedoes can connect, as we've seen many times before. Even though they shouldn't, so flagship goes for Myoko. Myoko takes no damage, fortunately. Head-on encounter, unfortunately. There's not gonna be a lot of damage. At most, I think we're gonna be able to disable one submarine. Oi hits the yaw for 4. The yaw number 3, 20 HP lost. Second yaw on the Shoha. Your flagship on Shoha, Ayaya can decide if the yaw will be disabled, and they are. So flagship ending torpedoes coming for Garibaldi. Kiso eats a torpedo, but they both avoid damage. Shout out to blind people watching this stream and being able to understand everything, because the esports is so good. I don't have KanColle yet, no. But we can get KanColle while failing the boss, right? So this is basically a KanColle farm. If I get KanColle, you know, that's a good boss, even if we lose. Yeah, audio only stream this stream is audio only friendly.
But sorry, good impact.
Tell me about it, boy. Double Peach appears again. Summer Bibi Hime, Ne Elite to Elite, Double DD, Late Model, Mr. Champ, the battle begins. Opening airstrike takes flight. Air Supremacy and the Peach will only be Shoha. Ne Elite will die. Opening torps hitting the second Peach again. Peach closing in on Chuka. 1 DD taken down. 4 enemies standing. Italia Pichelkata aimed at the Tsu Elite. The Tsu Elite will fall. Protecting the flagship. Pola avoids the enemy flagship. Hiei Pichelkata on the enemy flagship. The second Peach will be shelling on Shoha. First Peach Shoha, second Peach will Chuha Hiei. We're still taking damage. 55 HP lost. Pola single attack, 33 damage to the flagship. Tone scratching the second Peach for 44. DD misses. Italia protecting Aquila, and Tama will fail to bring down the DD. As a result, Aquila will waste an airstrike on the DD. Second shelling begins. Aquila goes for the second Peach. Second Peach has fallen. Hiei has to not take damage so that we can pass, but Hiei has died, so we have to go back. Like, not only we're unlucky enough to take damage, we're unlucky enough to take damage twice on the same ship. Okay? That is the only damage in the whole fleet. Dun 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 dun. Chat, I'm bringing a CV, the best Katen on Aquila. I'm not switching Hitalia and EA. Hitalia and EA. No. The reason why Italia is second is because if Italia is second and enemy has Heavy Cruiser Princess second, then Italia can Chuka Heavy Cruiser Princess, lowering her damage, which Hiei is not able to do, right? There is 400. What was that sound? There is 400 IQ in play here. Okay. Oh, someone's playing with their pipes. See this pipe? This pipe right here, right? That's heating pipe, and they're gonna be heating soon because it's fall. Parara, we are all low on condition, dude. Mike, that's not a pipe, that's a P. P. Alright, we're gonna finish the daily modernizations. No, Evo, you know what's weird there? Talking about your penis in the Twitch chat.
慶順夕張到着いたしました。
Oh my god, Mikura is capped. Okay.
それだ、それを待ってた。やっでー。
Parara, pararara. Char, I just realized I got 4 escort drops this event. Mikura, Sado, Hiburi, Daito. And we're not even halfway through. Daxlag, yeah, tell me about it. Tell me more, Daxlag. Uh-huh. 4 useless? They're useless only if you don't know how to use them. Nah, I didn't have a hard cap bauxite. I didn't get a single, so F you. Whoa! What the heck? Toxic. So mean. Hey chat, how does it feel to play the victim? How does it feel like when I'm playing the victim? I'm seeing if I can make any combo. We can have Fukae, and I think my Etolofu is 80. Yes. So we could upgrade someone's HP, but I don't know who. I kind of don't want to level my escorts beyond 80 at this point. Like 90 on Fukae was kind of hardcore, but I have so many escorts. I have too many escorts, man. Hiei HP mod, she's gonna be 84. That's not good. In this fleet, the only good HP mod is Aquila. But the problem is, I always say, do not modernize someone's HP who is not Kaini, because their HP is most likely to go up on Kaini. Look at Isokaze, right? Isokaze had 33 HP, now she has 34. And she's not even Kaini yet. Kongo Kaini C. That's not bad. That's not bad. Better than Hiei. Hiei HP is fine. What did you say? Tama? Nah, Tama is 46. It is not divisible by 4, even if it's even. Tama would not be a bad idea. But as far as I know, it would be better for Tama to have 45 HP than 47. Right? I used Bisco instead of Hiei. Oh yeah, I did say Bismarck. Bismarck is a good modernization. Bisco instead of Hiei for E-2 too hard worked fine. Yeah, but I don't have to. It's fine. Dude, changing Bisco into Hiei will not fix anything, okay? If my luck still is bad. Satsuki? Where is Satsuki? 28. She's not bad either. I would not mod the Mutsuki class. See, like, I modded Ayaya to 33. That's good. Miyoko to 57. I could get other Miyoko to 57 too. Like, Nachi 56, 56. Haguro was 57, so those two could be 57. They are Kaini and are divisible by 4, right? Are we good? Nope.
夏が来るのですね。日本の四季、楽しいです。
What if they get Kai-san? They could get Kai-san like Shigure. And Shigure should not be modded right now. I think Shigure is at 31, 30, isn't Shigure at 30? 31. Yeah, so Shigure, okay. Shigure will get Kai-san, then she will most likely be 32 HP. And then you can HP mod Shigure because she will not get another remodel anytime soon. Okay. And she will be high on the HP modding list as well. Because you want to avoid 32. 32 is terrible. I think heavy cruisers like are hurt the most. Like Chikuma 58, Tone 59. So, but again, like this is 2N. This is not 4N, right? This is 2N plus 3. So you should not HP mod Pudin. I remember back when devs nerfed and married Hatsushima by adding that 1 HP. Didn't I get Hatsushima HP modded as well? I did. You should marry Pudin. No, you should not do anything. To Pudin. Boyo, Mr. Chadroom, sortie number 20. I am kinda losing track slowly. Let us go. Day 2, almost 2 hours into this map on day 2 of E-2. E-2 specifically because we're the 3rd day in a row on E-2 itself. But the first part was really fast on the first day. Okay. Now this is day 3 on E2, day 2 on E2 2. Okay. Boss, node number 1. The planes take flight, air supremacy, 3 bombers hitting the DD and the elite, opening torps aiming at the Tsu and DD, they will both be dead. Parallel encounter starting the shelling with Italia, taking down the Ne. Heclas finished off by Pola, very nice. And I'm at 306 air power. I could give Pola a radar back. I could. Not talking with Dax anymore. I don't like Pudin. I don't like Pudin because there is too many people talking about Pudin. And when one girl is too popular, it's not a good thing. Okay. Same thing with Shigura and Haruna. I do like Haruna more than Pudin though. Because Haruna doesn't choke in the events, unlike Pudin. Node number 2. I see it's Sunday. Opening torp from Saw going for Miyoko. Miyoko avoids the hit. T advantage. We need a lot of damage. Your flagship takes 3. Tama! Misses the shot! Oi! Second, your elite will be scratched to Shoha. Garibaldi Chukas the your elite number 1. So flagship almost disabled, but we're missing literally 1 damage on the So flagship. And they get protected. And we're gonna eat 3 torpedoes at the end. So flagship going for Garibaldi. Miyoko and Oi targeted, but no one takes damage and T advantage. Luckily. That's exactly why you should marry Maruyu. Nobody's talking about her and... Okay, Maruyu has her own fan on Twitter that has thousands of followers that clears every event with Maruyu. She gets too much attention. No. Or like she gets enough attention, I want to say. You know who doesn't get enough attention? Oyashio. Oyashio is cute. Air defense, or I would like to say air shootout. Air base shooting. There is no defense. Mike, the whole chat is talking about her. Think about it. Mr. Chat, the final pre-boss node, double. Peach.
よしよし関西機をあげましょう監視は風上
Double Summer BB Hime, ne Elite, 2 Elite, double DD Late Model starting. The opening airstrike, 3 bombers on Aquila. Let's pray that the 3rd bomber survives. Air Supremacy, 2 kills on DD. 2nd Peach on Shoha. Opening torps hitting the Nene. Will take only 49 and head on. Starting the shelling Italia. Never mind, she misses the 2. Goes Taiha instantly. Okay. We got Taiha on this node 3 times in a row. Amazing.
第16回
Amazing!
出撃します両ソロ
Someone's gonna be like, Dax, bring node support. Okay, what's gonna node support do? Leave Peach on yellow? And she will still do the exact same thing?
水上攻撃戦ならまだまだキクマのやつと断片ぞにゃん予選ですグラフにできるのはこのアクイラだとできる
Tama, Taiha.
このアクイラに続け突撃私頑張るから見捨てないで
By the way, Iruzal, I was loud and I couldn't hear what you said.
お前らの指揮官は無能だ降参してください乗していくよよく狙って
Restart.
していくよ
Reboot the console. Oh, it's Oyashio? God. Dude, my PC is still being loud. It's still making noises. You guys want to hear? I don't know if you'll hear anything though. Loading on the Peach?
今の北上さんは見ててくれたのねえ提督艦隊戻りました作戦計画概要をご説明します
Boyoyo, boyoyo, boyo, 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 boyoyo, 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 do. Chad, you know what's the consolation prize for today? A new episode of Vinland Saga. Pog. Can I make you guys hear it? Probably not. Yeah, I'm not. There is no way to flip this in a way where you will be able to hear this PC. Isn't Oyashio voiced by Pudin Seyo? No. Oyashio is voiced by... someone! I don't know who, but someone. What's the selling point of Vinland Saga? It's semi-historical. And apparently it gets really good later on. Someone, oh I see, yes. It's not an isekai, yeah. I mean, people who read the manga are saying that this manga in particular gets amazing.
Admiral,
Like Araburu has Netorare. No, it doesn't. I mean, no, it doesn't. And the Overlord has Yandere, but what about Vinland Saga? I don't know because I don't read it, but I heard it's really good. Let me spoil you what happens later, totally. I don't know what happens. I don't want to know. I'll find out. Chad, what if we HP modded Bay? to 39, so she basically has less HP than Tashkent still.
各艦緊急戦闘配備敵です。
Hey! But why? Because Bay is cute.
Did I help
No.
you?
HP mod Bay to 40 so that she can die even easier.
The mission is completed. CVE-73 Gambier Bay 出撃します。怖すぎ。
Shield bro had good manga, they hacked it up. Dude, there is a bee trying to get in my room. Oh my god. Stop it. Stop it, guys. Okay, I closed the window. We're good. What equip should I prioritize to upgrade in this event based on your experience? Everything. Everything. I mean, listen, I'll tell you this. There has never been an event where I would not use an AP shell.
Did I help you?
Okay. There has never been an event where I would not use DD guns.
The
There has
mission
not
is
been an event
completed.
where I would not
Well
use
noted. And thank you.
AACI.
何ですか CVE-73 Gambier
There has
Bay
never been an event where I would not use fighters.
怖すぎ。
So they're all important.
Enemy surface warship やだ。各艦緊急戦闘配備。
Shield Hero has good manga, but even better light novel.
Terrible.
Really? I heard that the story is getting weird beyond the first season of the anime. Like, initial Shield Hero had character, like the end of the first season in Shield Hero is just like... I stopped caring. I'm not gonna lie.
Help you?
It was cool at first, and then the party started getting bigger, and the further down the line you go in the party, the dumber the members join. You know what I'm saying?
The mission is completed.
That's how I see it.
CVE-73 Gambier Bay
Hello, Kyosuke.
出撃します。怖すぎ。
Pararam, parararam. Web novel is but thing crazy. Really.
緊急戦闘配備。敵です。Enemy surface warship.
I love that so many people misspell shit as hit. Like, you guys forget about the S. And hit is a good thing. Shit is a bad thing. This becomes a hit later on. Okay, well, I guess it's good. Did you get new pink girl? No. She won't die.
Really? それならよかったです。
She's so cute.
The
Yosuke,
mission
what are
is
your eyes
completed.
when you look at Abruzzi?
CVE-73 Gambier Bay 出撃します。怖すぎ。
When Peach gets hit, it's hit. When Hiei gets hit, it's shit.
Enemy surface warship. や
Okay.
だ。各艦緊急戦闘配備。敵です。So terrible.
YSP, you can't level a 99 level, but I'm waiting out the condition recovery because we got retreat on a Peach 3 times in a row. So it ended up as a 9 minutes timer. Okay, we're about to go back to E2, but in the meantime, while we have to wait anyway, I am leveling my planes that got shot down so that we can reuse them later in the event.
Really?
I'm not fully gonna level them, I'm just getting them a bit higher while we wait.
大変。
Better than sitting in the base.
The mission is completed. Well noted.
And I can see the escort fleet recovery, so I will know when the escort recovers.
何ですか CVE-73 Gambier Bay 出撃します。
You know what I would watch? Second season of Grand Blue. Oh, Grand Blue.
Surface warship. Yada.
But Doc, you're getting Grand Blue Fantasy next season. Oh yeah, yo, isn't Grand Blue Fantasy next season?
Enemy surface
Oh my god,
warship.
I'll finally see the story. Listen, chat. I can't wait. Listen, this is the dumbest reason. I cannot wait for second season of Grand Blue Fantasy so that I will finally see the story that I could not beat in the game because I never got SSR. Okay? You know what I'm saying? That was my GBF experience. I got locked out of the story because I couldn't beat the mission in the story because I didn't have good enough characters.
皆さん、ご用意は。
Bitney, you should have seen it, dude. I've been playing for I played for like 3 months and I didn't get a single SSR until like the last day when I said I'm done and I quit.
Enemy surface warship.
The SSR I got wasn't even good.
各艦緊急戦闘配備。敵です。
And it was a guy. Okay. Yeah, Volvo, if you grind your characters to max levels, which I didn't have the patience for, if you can just take the SSR and you win.
Did I help you? Really? それなら良かったです。
Dually, all I know is that I got locked and I could not progress in the story, okay? So I ended on, no spoiler, the desert area,
The
okay?
mission is completed. Well done.
That's where I stopped and I can't wait to see what happens. That's not how GBF works. Okay. No, you're wrong.
航空母艦アクイラ
It is.
出撃。日本の空母たち、ついてきなさい。
Yes, it is.
なんちゃって。
Why couldn't I beat it then? Actually, everyone who has not been here back
アクイラの
then,
出番ですか？
now it's too late, okay? You can't prove me wrong because I'm not playing the game anymore. Not even best SSR can carry you through the game with garbage weapons in your grid. Oh yeah, there was some weapon mechanic.
作戦計画概要をご説明しま
I
す。
think my weapons were pretty good though. Mr. Chad, we're going back to E2. My throat is slowly dying as much as my heart. Watch people die inside. Watch people die inside. Yeah, but there were weapons from the events as well. Alright, Mr. Chadron. Node number 1 of the 4 nodes on the E-2 hard mode. It's summer 2019. Welcome, my name is Mr. Dex. I'll be your host for today. Beginning the opening airstrike with Aquila. Planes take flight. Contact acquired with the Europlane. Air supremacy. Densu and the enemy DD have fallen. Ne Elite and DD eating opening Torp. The DD is no longer with us. Head on encounter. And Ne at full HP. Targeted by Italia. I did see before Ne Elite on Chuhaing our Aquila. So I would rather that Ne was dead. Kie misses the shot. Pola double attack on the hair will take them down. But Ne gets the chance to shoot. Misses Italia. But Italia was protecting Aquila. Oh my god. We did have a Chuhaing Aquila, I'm telling you. I don't want to see it again. I gave up GBF because everything was so face roll due to some event where you got the Lara SR and SSR. Proceeding into the sub-node. Somehow Kisa out-damaged Oi. I guess Kisa went for the DD while Oi went for the Elite. Kanik, invent a time machine, go back to the time when I was playing GBF and you can tell me. Okay, right now you're too late. Line abreast submarines, SO flagship, your flagship, double SO elite, your elite, excuse me. Did I say SO times 2? SO flagship, your elite times 2. Incoming torpedo in line abreast. Well, Chucha Maestrale. It is not bad as Maestrale is not our main DPS. Okay. Tama SW and I think head on 10 damage to the UL lead number 1. UL lead number 2. 3 damage lost. 3 damage taken. So flagship scratch for 6 by Garibaldi. Maestrale Chucha will deal only 2 damage to the second UL lead. So flagship, your flagship, still on green. All of the enemy torpedoes will be alive for the ending torpedo salvo. Incoming. So flagship going for Oi. We pass the node. When did I play GBF? Late 2016. 16 or 17? 16, right? Yeah, 16. It was like November 16 I started and I think I stopped in February 17. There is actually, there is highlights. There is highlights from GBF. If you scroll back high enough, you will find them. There is 3 days of first look of GBF highlighted for some reason, but nothing beyond that. I may have been highlighting the rolls. Opening airstrike hitting the enemy on the double pitch note. 2 DDs will fall to the opening airstrike. Sueli hitting the opening turret from the Kiso, but they will survive. Pitch scratched, but still alive. Parallel, Italia, double attack on second pitch. Pitch protecting the flagship. Tone avoids the pitch. Pola, 42 scratch on the flagship. Chucha, pitch will miss Aquila. Aquila triggers the best cut in. The planes take flight, aiming at the second pitch. She will die. She's no longer with us. She has dissipated. Hiei, April Cotton aimed at the Tsu Elite. The Tsu Elite will survive. He missed the shot. Tsu Elite missing Tone. Tone going for the Ne. Ne will survive. Tama misses Tone as well. Second shelling begins. Can Aquila target the flagship? No. She's gonna go for the Tsu. The one that needs 6 damage. Pola, Chucha. 40 HP lost. Italia. Double attack going for the Ne Elite. Ne Elite will survive. Ne Elite misses. Hiei. AP shall cut in. The escort will have to tank the Peach. Peach scratched by Pola for 49, Tone with the miss, and Tama with the miss. Who would have expected that this battleship will have this much evasion? Luckily, even though they know who to aim for in the escort, Maestrale managed to dodge the shot from the battleship Princess. That would have been bad. We're going to the boss for the first time in 4 sorties with Maestrale on Chucha and Pola on Chucha. What part of the story taken from in the game? They're just adapting the game from the first island. The boss. The boss is coming. Action is coming, action is coming. Yo, I can tell that it is Sunday, as I said, as there is so many of you guys. I don't know how many of you guys are regulars, what up, but I'm gonna sell out. If you guys want, you can follow the channel if you enjoy if you're enjoying KC Esports. KC Esports will be up for the whole event. I mean, the whole clearing of the event. And if I'm missing any ships, I'm gonna have to get them as well. Okay. Bam, ba-da, ba-da-dum. Dude, Pola is 2 HP from Taiha. Mediterranean Princess appears on sortie number 20. Is it 20? No, it's 21. 20, Mr. Charter, line ahead versus line ahead rudder, 4th cruising formation versus 4th cruising formation, Mediterranean Princess, heavy cruiser Princess, double Nukai flagship, double flagship, first land base, finishes off the class flagship in the escort, land base number 2, scratching the 2 ships in the main fleet, it doesn't matter who, as they're both alive, land base number 3, finishes off 1 PD boat in the escort, leaving the veteran alive, that is still 11 enemies up after the whole land base. Opening airstrike happening. Will we get air superiority? There is a contact. That means there is air superiority. No entire captain though. Paula will survive opening airstrike. Nukai flagship and the roof flagship in the enemy fleet taken down. That's 8 enemies alive. Boss support showing up. Taking down another PD boat and a veteran. Leaving 6 enemies up. Nukai flagship and Tsu. Nukai on Chucha. Tsu. I am skipping that. Italia, AP shell captain going for the roof flagship. It's a kill. 3 enemies standing. Aquila, best captain triggers. Goes for the Nukai, wasted shot indeed. CA Hime shooting Hiei 64 HP lost. Taiha 30% damage left. Hiei shooting next. Scratches CA Hime for 66. Boss about to shoot 57 damage from Pola. 52 followed up in the second attack. Tama scratch for 43 by the Mediterranean princess. Now on Chucha, but Tama on Chucha is not a big deal. 31 damage from Tone. No damage from Tama on the CA Hime. Aquila, no captain, goes for the boss. 83 damage only. Boss scratched for the first time. Pola Taiha. Italia double attack on the CA Hime. 110 damage. CA Hime misses. Tama. Hiei goes for the escort. Wastes a shot. Pola scratching boss for 55. Tone with the miss. Tama with the miss on the CA Hime as well. Garibaldi 11 scratch on veteran. Tsu deals 1 to Maestrale. She's still in the ass and veteran tanks Oi. Veteran misses Maestrale. Myoko cannot take down the Tsu. Kiso cannot take down the Tsu. Where is the damage? Veteran torpedoes disabled, but 5 of our torps are up. 2 of them hitting the boss. 3 wasted on the escort. Boss on green, 501 HP. How are we gonna kill that? Garibaldi will start the Yasen. The Night Scout is not appearing again. Chat, did I not equip a Night Scout? We never see Night Scout up. Flares enabled. Garibaldi triggers the TCI. The Quint Power goes for the CA Hime, and she is still alive at 33. Ayaya Chucha could finish off the CA Hime right now if she triggers TCI. She will trigger TCI. And the TCI goes for the CA Hime, dealing 4 damage. Maestrale double attack on the boss, 90 damage. Kiso double attack on the boss, 70. Myoko fails TCI, goes for the CA Hime. CA Hime will survive, and Oi double attack needs to deal 400 damage. Type 98, you can see it on the right side. I don't feel like moving the screen, but I'm just saying, it's like funny situation that the Night Scout never triggers. I don't get it. It just doesn't trigger. It's stupid. Yeah, Ayaya TCI, Myoko TCI, everything just not triggering. Amazing, dude. Amazing. I'm starting to think Ayaya double attack will be better than Ayaya TCI. Why no searchlight? On who?
ちょっとだけ飲んじゃった。服が邪魔。お姉様の夢を見てお休みします。
Who do I put the searchlight on?
ごめんなさい。綾波修理に入りますね。またお尻なの？もうなんでよ。
Garibaldi. But she has 3 torpedoes, and I will be lowering her damage if I take away a torpedo. Your AACI, if you use Suzuki, you can give her a searchlight AACI. That is true. That is true. That is true. And we did lock Suzuki. Alright. I'm willing to try it out. Even though Suzuki has no damage, this is the scratch ship anyway. You call her Swan? She's a sleeping princess.
よし行こう
Ah, okay. Modernization. We're not in a rush when the fleet recovers condition. For the next 4.5 minutes.
なんだよ私とかに投資しちゃってさいいけどね艦隊司令部より入電
Everyone in this chat accepted that we're calling Suzuki a sleeping princess. Alright, fleet in the recovery. As I said, at least the planes didn't die. But the other planes are still dead, so we're gonna get them up. Catwalk? Catwalk? Why? Oh, sorry. I'm eating a peach as a revenge.
Enemy surface warship. Yada. Kakukan, Kenkyu Seto Haibi. Teki desu. Enemy surface warship. Yada. Kakukan, Kenkyu Seto Haibi. Teki desu. Did I help you?
Yesterday I was boiling water
The mission is
on the stove,
completed.
and 20 minutes later I was like, it's still not boiling.
Goyoi wa
Turns out the water spilled out of the kettle and it
Gambier Bay.
put out the fire in the stove, so there was gas covering, like, spreading across the whole kitchen.
Enemy surface warship.
Uh-huh.
Yada. Kakukan, Kenkyu Seto Haibi. Teki desu. Enemy surface warship. Yada. Kakukan,
Nothing happened, we opened the windows.
Teki desu.
Is it normal for special Katten to crit 3k? What is a special Katten? From who against who? With what setup? I don't know what you're talking about.
Did I help you? Really? それならよかったです。大変。
Yeah, because Anchorage Hime
申します。
has
よろしくお願いいたします。
super anti. There is like a really good anti Anchorage Princess, Anchorage Demon equipment right now that basically kills her in one tap. And Nagato multiplies that even more. So what was previously 800 is now 3k.
怖すぎ。Enemy surface warship. やだ。各艦緊急戦闘配備。敵です。So terrible.
Pow, 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 pow.
Did I help you? Really? それならよかったです。大変。The mission is completed. Well noted. And thank you.
Alright, we can go back to E2.
航空母艦アクイラ。
I'm letting my throat rest outside of the E2 because
ついてきなさい。なんちゃって。
it's gonna be dead. It's gonna be dead. It's gonna die. And at this point, I'm speaking too fast. You can tell, right? Like, I'm speaking too fast because I've been speaking so fast on E2 that now I have to manually force myself to speak slower because we're not on the boss. So I don't have to speak so fast. Slow down. Mr. Chad. It's like watching a YouTube video in 2x. Once you're able to watch a video on YouTube with 2 times the speed, you don't want to slow down because why would you? It saves you the time. Let's go, failures, Mr. Chad. This time we are bringing Suzuki with the searchlight, sortie number 22. I hate the fact that I'm actually keeping the counter. Let us go, Mr. Chad. Node number 1. Line ahead. Line ahead with surface combat, ASW, surface combat again, and boss. Begin. We're hoping for a lot of damage in the opening airstrike, then really good opening torpedoes, leaving one enemy alive, and the one shot from the shelling finishing off the remaining enemy. That's the best case scenario. Opening airstrike, targeting the 3 enemies, taking down only 2, opening torps focusing on 1 Su. They will die, but 1 Ne is still alive, and Italia decides to target the DD instead, which means that the Ne will get the chance to shoot. He taking 11 damage. That is a significant scratch. Best card on Aquila trigger, she'll be taking down the enemy DD. Why don't you bring Nagamutsu? Because I don't want to go through the airstrike. You guys probably should, by the way, okay? Like, based on what you're seeing here, you can tell that Nagamutsu is the way. Okay? Yup. The problem is, if I were to bring Nagamutsu, Nagato or Mutsu would have to be the flagship, and then Aquila would be, to say the least, exposed, okay? Like any shell, during the shelling on the pre-boss, Aquila could have just died from. Right now she's protected by the fleet, because there is flagship protection. But I can't recommend this setup. This is a bad setup, okay? Straight up. Like, we can tell because this is attempt number 21. And we're still not done, so flagship going from Miyoko. Miyoko avoids the torp. Everyone else does as well. Shelling begins in parallel. Second Yo Elite, now in Chucha. First Yo Elite, scratch for 13. Yo Elite going, taking fire again from Oi, starting the escort shelling. The Yo flagship shot it down to Shoha, thanks to Garibaldi. Additional 10 damage from Kiso and Ayaya Taiha's Yo Elite. Suzuki will finish them off, leaving So flagship and Yo flagship still alive. Ending torps will Taiha Miyoko. See, why am I not using Nagamutsu? I mean, on the pre-boss it doesn't help. My experience with Heavy Fleet is that it does not really matter because BB Hime node will always get you. Nah, BB Hime is not a problem. Yeah, if I were to bring Nagamutsu, I also have to have an oiler in the fleet. If we go the route that lowers our ammo, we need to have an oiler. Because otherwise we're gonna have 20% ammo penalty. That's a problem. We need a new boss support. Flagship only, I should have mentioned. Taiyo! I have no idea, strategist. She could. The earlier in the map we get shot down, the more we have to wait.
CVE-73 Gambier Bay 出撃します
Yo, here's the pro strat. Watch this. Okay, chat. So I have one plane at triple backslash, two at level 2, and one at level and one at the one backslash. So basically level 5, 6, 2, 2. Right? The best thing to do is to switch out the highest one,
Admiral あの
and they will balance themselves
Thank
out.
you so much
Because right now I'm gonna level the Ryusei Kais, right?
Catwalk
And one of them will cap first, but I will still have to sortie, and then I can finish leveling KMX.
出撃します
The worst thing you can do is leaving the lowest levels planes in the base. The lowest levels planes should be the first ones to be leveled, if you're leveling them all. The best thing you can do is bring multiple carriers, or Ryuho, right?
研究船
In this case of 4 planes,
です
Ryuho would be enough.
Enemy surface warship やだ
I actually did repair Ryuho, she was in the docks overnight.
敵です
So I could put her here, but because KMX is only on triple backslash, it will take like 2 sorties to finish, so I'm not gonna bother switching the equipment.
The mission is completed 皆さんご用意は
Minasan!
はい
Minasan!
艦隊機関ギャンビルベイ抜病します
Everynyan!
Enemy surface warship やだ各艦緊急戦闘配備敵です So terrible
I'll say this. If Congo counts for British bonus, she will be nuking the boss in the escort fleet at night. That's gonna be a lot of damage.
Did I help you? Really? それならよかったです
Because Congo can be put in the escort, right?
大変 The mission is completed 皆さん
Still recovering.
ご用意はあはい了解です艦隊機関ギャンビルベイ
Mr. Chad, how's your Sunday? Did you guys see Demon Slayer yesterday? My fleet just choked harder than Myoko in a free night battle without enemy attacks.
緊急戦闘配備
Nice.
敵です Enemy surface warship やだ各艦緊急戦闘配備敵です
61 HP left. I'll say this, if I can't beat this boss when I reach 200k fuel left, I will switch into Nagatomutsu, okay? But for now we have content.
Did I help you? Really?
Yeah, me too, Osaka, me too. I was actually curious. Maybe they're gonna show it later.
大変 The mission is completed. Well noted. And thank you.
You're up to date with Demon Slayer anime. I told you, Kyosuke, like episode 19? Oh my god!
ご用意は
Holy pog! Like it was amazing before, but then 19 comes in and welcome to the new benchmark for shonen anime. Demon Slayer is officially the best animated shonen anime ever in existence.
敵です
Naruto Omega Lul, Bleach Omega Lul, One Piece Omega Lul, Dragon Ball Omega Lul, Black Clover Pepelaf Omega Lul. Okay, Jojo is a seinen. No, Bleach is not better. There is no way Bleach is better animated than Demon Slayer when Bleach was made by the same studio as Naruto. No. Clover? Yes.
The
Yes.
mission is completed.
I mean, I'm not trying to put anyone else down. I'm just saying that Hiroaka Omega Lul still, okay? I'm not trying to put anyone down, I'm just saying that it's a fact, okay? Like, they look good, they can look good, but Demon Slayer just looks better than anything out there ever.
Enemy surface warship.
JoJo is in Shonen Jump. Chat, Tolaburu was in Shonen Jump. Is it a Shonen anime? Like a Shonen battle, okay? You know what I'm saying? Naruto has better animation than Bleach. Can't watch Black Clover, the screaming retard is infuriating. He stopped screaming around episode 15 because they realized, okay? It is actually ridiculously annoying initially. But once you get over it, like, how about this? Read the manga until he stops screaming. So like the first 10 chapters or something. You know what I'm saying? And then it's almost as if it never happened.
The mission is completed.
400 IQ, dude.
Well noted. And thank you. Huh?
What? Hey, that's a good idea. Manga is quiet. Okay. I don't know what they had in their head when they were recording Black Clover with Asta screaming so much. Like, who was like, yeah, this can pass. No one's gonna notice. I feel like people in the studio, like the voice director, went fucking deaf from recording Asta, and he just couldn't tell. He lost hearing, dude. Oh my god.
Did I help you? Really?
Asta is actually a really good boy later on, I'm telling you. I was like 5 episodes and thought, yeah, okay, not bad, but yeah, I'm telling you, dude, he stopped screaming, okay? Like, they realized. Like, it's just like a quirk that no one knows how it began, but it is no longer a thing.
The mission is completed.
I mean, by quirk, I mean not like a Hiraka quirk, like, you know, the voice acting quirk. When did he stop screaming? Around episode 20. Something like that, okay? Like before episode 20, I think. Is he dead? No, he didn't stop screaming because he's dead. They just... They realized that it's a bit screaming, okay? Dude, I don't remember. Dude, there's been all... Dude, on this Tuesday, episode 100 will come out, okay? I don't know which episode he stopped screaming in. I don't remember exactly because I didn't notice. I noticed later on that I'm like, wait a second, there is no screaming. My ears are not bleeding.
The mission is completed.
You know what I'm saying?
Well noted, and thank you. Admiral...
I didn't realize when I stopped taking damage to my hearing. I never understood why Aquila says ouch so much. Yoshi is not ouch. Oh, she says, yeah, she says ouch on the poking line, I think because she acts... I think Aquila is acting like in a haughty way, as in she makes herself look better, and then like Graf like plays the straight man comedy and like she pokes her or something, I don't know. It's hard to tell, it's kind of vague. Sortie number 22. Let's go, Mr. Chud. Grab my hand, we're going on an adventure. Did I combine the fleet? Did I combine the fleet? Or are we going single fleet? I think I did. I think I did.
The life never
Yes.
ends.
子は風上にやります。
Opening airstrike, taking down 2 enemies on the enemy side. I mean, 2 DDs on the enemy side. Su taken out by the opening Torp. Elite times 2 with the class flagship remain alive. Apical Captain from Atier Italia starts the shelling, bringing down the flagship of the enemy fleet. 1 damage dealt to he from the Elite. Pola, the attack on the Ne will be successful and they are dead. The remaining Ne brought down by Hiei and the counterattack. Yeah, there is no way to scroll the alerts on mobile. I know that is a problem. The devs know it's a problem. They still didn't fix it though. Okay. Like I'm probably gonna message them again and be like, hey, it's been 6 months. Can you fix, please? Because I remember reporting it to them this February. Or this January, excuse me. Like, what the heck? They work on, like, PC, and I know that's not a solution for you, but just keep your coin in this case, I guess, right? Pow, 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 pow. Yeah, if you put your phone in your pocket and walk around, right, with only headphones or earphones, I guess, right, you will know everything that happens because this is audio only friendly stream. So this is like podcast, okay? You know that we are entering second node, the sub node, because I always say it. So flagship, your flagship, double your elite appears in line abreast, right? I could close the picture right now, you guys would be fine. Opening torps aiming at the top 3 ships in the escort fleet, they will both all take no damage in parallel. Encounter, Tama starts the shelling, going for the second yaw. Elite. First Yo Elite scratch for 16 will be finished off by Garibaldi starting the escort shelling. 8 damage to the sub flagship from Oi. Kiso going for the remaining Yo Elite with the 7 damage. Yo flagship scratched for the first time for 4. And Ayaya will disable the torpedo on the Yo Elite, leaving Yo flagship, So flagship torps going for Suzuki, but she takes no damage. It's less audio friendly once Dak stops streaming KC. It depends on the game, dude. Like if something is a baseball match, football match, there is radios broadcasting what is happening in the match so that people don't have to see if they can't see, right? I want my 400, I don't care. Don't play alerts on the boss. That's your lesson. That's your, you're not getting a refund. Node number 3, double peach. Ne elite, Su elite, double DD late model. In line ahead. Opening airstrike begins. 3 bombers still alive. Contact with the Shion. The bombs hit Ne elite and the DD, they will both die. Opening torpedoes hitting the second peach and the Tsu. Tsu has died, T advantage. Second peach eats double attack from Italia. Italia does 570 damage. Tone avoids the shot from the enemy flagship. Aquila airstrike going for the remaining enemy destroyer and T advantage dealing 680 damage. Only Peach remains alive. Peach scratched for 70 by Pola. Double attack. He missing the Peach. 24 damage to the Peach from Tone. Miss from Tama and Aquila starts second shelling. Best cut and triggers. T advantage dealing 222. Peach shoots Hiei but she misses the shot and the fleet will proceed into the boss node after Italia. Apical Katen finishes off the enemy with 238. No damage on the fleet. The question is how many planes do we have left alive? I know Aquila can still trigger the best Katen, but she might not be able to on the boss. We'll see. Everyone is alive. He lost only 1 HP on the first node from the elite. Everyone else is a full HP. I just want to point that out. Full HP. Aquila, 13, 21, 13 bombers. All fighters still alive. 272 air power. Boss node begins. Mediterranean princess with the friends of a heavy cruiser Princess, double new flagship, Kai, double roof flagship escort, He-class flagship, double veteran elite late model, 2 elite and PT boat ×2, land base number 1, 2 bombers, hitting the enemy veteran, taking them down, and that's the only hit. Land base number 2. Going for the roof flagship and PT boat, they will both survive. Basically, no damage taken. Land base number 3, 3 bombers hitting the boss for 71. Nukai flagship number 1 scratch to Shoha, 70 HP left. Land base number 3 will finish off the roof flagship number 1. He-class flagship of the escort has fallen like always. Opening airstrike happening. 9 enemies still standing. Air superiority secured. No entire cannon on Suzuki. We avoid the opening airstrike damage. Enemy PT boat number 2 taken down. 8 enemies up for the boss support. 2 elite taken down. Nukai flagship beating opening torpedo from Kiso. They will die and the roof flagship will survive. Oi opening tor parallel. Starting the shelling. Italia double attack on the Nukai flagship. They will fall. Roof flagship finished off by Pola. Only the boss and the CA Hime remain in the main fleet. Best Katen on Aquila trigger. She goes for the CA Hime dealing 85 damage only. Tone 43 HP lost. Chukat by the CA Hime. And the Mediterranean Prince is about to shoot. Hiei single attack 35 damage to CA Hime. The boss Tai has Hiei. 62 HP lost. Tone scratching CA Hime for 45. Tama with miss on the heavy cruiser Princess. Aquila does target the main fleet again in the second shelling. 25 damage. Pola chuchat by the boss at the start of the second shelling. Italia targets the escort. She does manage to bring down the PT boat, but CA Hime is shooting Kiso and Kiso is chuchat. 25 HP lost. Hiei Taiha will be shooting at the CA Hime, scratching her for 39. Boss at almost full HP still. Tone misses the boss and Tama finishes off the daytime main fleet shelling, chukaing the CA Hime. Veteran, 3 scratch on Miyoko. Oi will finish the veteran down. We have 5 torpedoes, of which 4 target the boss, 2 CA Hime, 204 damage to the boss. Boss on Shoha, CA Hime chuka. Boss at 515, it seems to be the usual theme, isn't it? Starting the Yasen, the flares will trigger. Can I see a Night Scout? No Night Scout again, but we do have a searchlight, so the enemy might be targeting Suzuki. Garibaldi triggers the TCI. The TCI goes for the boss, dealing 178. The boss targets Oi, but Oi survives, protecting Garibaldi. TCI triggers, goes for the CA Hime, 172. She is disabled, but Suzuki can't finish them off. Kiso double attack on the boss. Boss down to 273. Myoko TCI triggers. We need both of them to shoot the boss. Oi will not be able to deal 273. She won't. Boss survives at Taiha. This fleet has no damage, dude. There is not enough scratch on the boss during the day and at night. Who's gonna penetrate? This feels like this map is made for Nagato skill. I showed you multiple times already that I do have a Night Scout. There is a Night Scout on Miyoko, she's just not using it. Not a single time today the Night Scout triggered. And we did over 10 sorties by now. Not a single trigger. And you guys say it's 70%. Look. $70, not 17. Night Scout, plus 10, level 99 ship, does not fucking trigger. Ever. I don't care if married ships have better trigger rate, it doesn't fucking matter.
Delusional? Do you suffer from a mental illness?
There ain't no married ships inside. It triggers 70% of all night battles that happen during 70% moonlight. Is there some moonlight issues in Italy? Did the volcano erupt and the dust is covering the sky? Okay, well, fleet's recovering. Pepega. Take this opportunity to perform a sortie.
CVE-73 Gambier Bay 出撃します
Miyoko is a werewolf?
怖すぎ
What? Why?
CVE-73 Gambier Bay 出撃します怖すぎ
Dad, I need Aquila because we know Aquila can make miracles happen. I need Aquila to crit the boss for like 300 during the day, so that boss is Chuha at night. You know what I'm saying? That's all that needs to happen. I don't want to blame Aquila because there's other ships not doing shit, okay? Like, why the fuck did Italia take down the PT boat in the escort? That PT boat could have died to literally, like, I mean, Suzuki could take it down, no problem. Upgrades on Night Scout do not improve the trigger rate. They improve the LOS.
Did I help you? Really? それならよかったです。
Oh, beep, boop, boop, beep, beep. Kazuyuki, I can tell at a glance that your Kitakami and Oi had better damage than Ayaya.
Mission is completed.
And they are above Ayaya for some reason.
皆さん、ご用意は
Why fight at night? Can't you wait a few hours for the sun again?
艦隊機関 Gambier Bay
Who's gonna kill it during the day though? Aquila? I guess Aquila. Dude, this is where we get fucked over because Aquila is a CV. If Aquila was a CVL, like she should be because she was IRL, a CVL,
surface warship
a light aircraft carrier instead of being a standard aircraft carrier,
研究戦闘
then we would be able to put Aquila in the escort fleet and it would be fucking amazing, okay? She would be doing like 800 damage on the boss at night.
Did I help you? Really? それならよかったです。
Dude, if Aquila turns into CVL on Kaini, I will be really happy.
Mission is completed.
That would be really nice.
皆さん、ご用意ははい、了解です。艦隊機関 Gambier Bay 抜病します。Enemy surface warship
I'm down if her Kaini is a CVL.
緊急戦闘配備
It should be.
Enemy surface warship やだ
Dude, Shoho has, I mean not Shoho, Junio has better plane slots than Aquila and stats. Like, what the heck? And Junio is a light aircraft carrier.
Did I help you? Really? それならよかったです。The mission is completed. Well noted. And thank you. 日本
Still recovering.
暑いですね。皆さん、ご用意ははい、了解です。艦隊機関 Gambier Bay 抜病します。Enemy surface warship やだ。各艦緊急戦闘配備敵です。Enemy surface warship やだ。各
You
艦
got Grecale? Nice, guys.
敵です。
I'll get one too, soon. I mean, I'll be on E2 for so long that she will drop at some point. You know what I'm saying? Guaranteed. Guaranteed. And then I'm gonna forget to lock her. And scrap her. And then I'll drop her while clearing E3. Haha.
Really? それならよかったです。
Tiriri 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 dum 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 dum
The
dum.
mission is completed. CVE-73
Come on, KMX.
出撃します。
This KMX makes me want to KMX.
Enemy surface warship やだ。各艦緊急戦闘配備敵です。So terrible.
Maybe E2 this event is like the dev's reminder why there is a damage debuff or damage buff and boss debuff. At the same time, there is a damage buff on E2. There is a damage buff, so it's still not the same as old events.
Did I help you?
What, there would be 0 damage buff? Just historical branching.
Mission is completed. 皆さん、ご用意は？あ、はい、了解です。艦隊機関、ギャンビューベイ、抜病します。
We can all agree though that the devs made the map on E2 with the idea that land base is gonna take someone out. I can tell that the devs didn't intentionally make E2 this hard. What makes it hard is the fact that the land base is not one-shotting the enemies, right? Like it usually does. There is a Peach or Bibihime, land base comes in, Taiha, second land base, they're dead, right? Sivihime, Taiha, they're dead, or Chuha, a lot of damage, right? No one is getting properly one-shotted. It is like pure luck.
The mission is completed.
That's a bully.
Well noted, and thank you.
Before Lance Dance, the land base could kill Nu. Yeah, now Nu is a Kai. It's a Nu Kai, boy. What you gonna do? What you gonna do?
航空母艦アクイラ出撃。日本の空母たち、ついてきなさい。なんちゃって、あいた。
Mr. Chat, did you guys finish your weeklies? The weeklies reset tonight in 6 hours. Ding 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 ding. Bow bow bow. Uninstall, uninstall. Better damage. Let's go, feller. Mr. Chadrum. Are Aquila planes fine? They are. They're pretty fly for Aquila guy. Soti number 20 dry. Mr. Chadrum, Mr. Chadrum, Mr. Chadrum. 3 pre-boss nodes, boss node, same as the other 22 attempts, attempt number 23, let's go. Mr. Chad, the node number 1, have flagship, Nelly times 2 Tsu and double the delayed model, opening airstrike, planes, getting recon with the skilled Yura plane, 1 Tsu will fall to the opening airstrike, opening torps aiming at Nelly, then the he will fall. T advantage, I'm smelling at Taiha. Italia finishes off the enemy destroyer. He avoids the 1 Ne. Aquila, best cut and triggers, just don't target DD. She goes for the first Ne. The Ne is no longer with us. Tone is Taiha. Can I say that I am a prophet and you guys should pay me for those prophecies? You guys want to know what lotto numbers to put in? You guys wanna some prediction? You know what I'm saying? I can sell the future. Rip condition, rip boss morale, rip land base cost, all of that was fucking paid for. And we get fucking Taiha on the pre-boss. Shocked Pikachu. And they still eat resource. Pissing me off. Ducks, don't complain about being able to level your planes.
ネバギワダックスさん。
Never give up.
ちょっと疲れたぞ。しばらく寝る。
Oh, holy Mr. Dax, please predict me how much more fuel I will need to spend on this stupid map so that I can clear it. A decent amount. That's gonna be $100. Dishonor to your Teitoku, dishonor to your fellow fleet members, dishonor to your Nanoja. Oh, that's a reference to Tone.
ありがとうございます。いただきました。
There's gonna be a decent amount of fuel. There's gonna be $100 for the prediction.
夏が来るのですね。
Put the money in the Moe coin account. Tone is super Pepega and always was and will be. Tone is fine. It was opening airstrike, killing one enemy, and then both opening torpedoes I think went for the same enemy too, right? So I'm not surprised Tone died from a T advantage in elite. Okay, like that is not shocking Pikachu. How to use the alerts? Okay. All you gotta do. Okay. Wait, what is this? Picture in picture? Oh my god! I have my stream on my desktop. What the heck? Oh my god, I can drag it? Windows 10 question mark PogChamp? Does it go over the games you play? Oh my god. Pog. Anyway. You click this icon in the bottom right corner, you press redeem, and you can scroll the list on PC, which you can't scroll on mobile. Okay. See, I already got 286k. I'm super rich. Yeah, black hole wallpaper. I can play like warning. Warning! Warning! Honk! And it loops. See there? You can see the delay. 2 seconds, apparently. It literally is just gone. Only downside is can't chat. Oh yeah, you can't chat on the pop-out. Admiral. Still recovering, if someone's wondering. Yeah, the scrolling on mobile is only an Android problem. iOS is fine. It's as simple an issue as just fixing Stack Overflow, right? But for some reason it's taking half a year to fix something that easy. Like, you're not gonna convince me that that's difficult to fix. I gotta dig up the tweet where I messaged Streamlabs, and I don't know how to do it. How far? Dude, I would have to scroll through half a year of my tweets. Chat, is there like a tweet finder?
Did I help you? Really? それならよかったです。
At some point this year, I messaged Streamlabs and reported that you can't scroll.
皆さんご用意ははい、了解です。艦隊機関キャンビルベイ抜病します。
I'll message them right now.
Enemy
Hello.
surface warship.
Around half a year ago, I reported
緊急戦闘配備。
to you that
Enemy surface warship.
that
やだ。各艦緊急戦闘配備。
redeem.
敵です。
Wait, what was it? What is it? Redeem? Redeem loyalty points button on PC. Phew, on Android. You found it? What the heck?
Really? それならよかったです。ふぅ大変。
I don't know if I should reopen the old thread. I think I'm gonna start a new one because there is another issue reported in that same thread that did actually get resolved. This was a different problem though. And they could be like, I guess it's fixed. No, it's not.
キャンビルベイ出撃します。怖すぎ。 Enemy surface warship.
It's not scrollable on Android
各艦緊急戦闘配備。
devices.
敵です。
It has not been fixed. This issue has not been. I don't know the grammar. This issue still hasn't not been fixed. Can I get an ETA? I'm gonna go full toxic, dude. Can I get an ETA for where will your developers learn what Stack Overflow is?
よかったです。
You got 0 Moe coin? Oh no.
大変。The mission is completed. Well noted. And thank you. 航空母艦アクイラ出撃。日本の空母たちついてきなさい。
Pow 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 parara pow parara parara pum para pum parara pum para pum pa. Chat, let me finish this. I don't ever gonna burn the points button on Android. List. Scrollable. Oh god. On Android. Is not scrollable. This issue still has not been fixed. That's just sad. Here is the thread to our conversation. There you go. Okay. Pog. Alright, boys, let's go. It's up to them to fix it, not up to me.
これで
Thank you for this. We're looking at this. Thank you for bringing this to it. They are still looking into it,
作戦計
dude.
画概要をご説明します。前段作戦第二航空母艦
Sortie number 24, Mr. Chan, let us
つ
go.
いてきなさい。
Let us go is I would like to say what I would like to say to the boss. To let us go away from this map, please. How much Moe coin per minute? It's 2 Moe coin per 2 minutes. You can also click the one that appears on screen and it will be more. Did I just go line abreast on the first node and me? And me! Okay,
艦隊発
I am ready for this line abreast to not penalize me in any way And we're gonna pass this node, no problem.
敵艦隊
Watch, have flagship, double elite, 2, double DD late model, air supremacy, 1 kill on the DD elite Chucha, opening torps will probably miss because there is line abreast, parallel encounter, start the shelling, Italia, if shall cut named the second DD, there better be a lot of damage, the DD will fall indeed. Have flagship, 10 scratch on Italia, Pola, double attack on the 2 is no longer here. Have flagship brought down by the Kie. Ne elites are shooting. Tama avoids the first shot. Aquila. Best cutting triggers. It goes for the second Ne. It's dead. Aquila avoids the shot from the Ne Chucha. That is a scary shot because Aquila can be Chuchad by a Chucha Ne. Best cutting on Aquila triggers again. The Ne will not survive. And we are passing with 10 damage on Italia. So I paid with 10 damage on Italia for this blunder. Which is... like, it's bad, but it's not super bad, okay? Mr. Chiar, the fleet proceeds into the next node, where we actually go line abreast. Line abreast? And by that I mean anchor formation. Airbase defense, only 90 HP lost. Solid. Node number 2. 4 nodes total, 3 nodes pre-boss. Node number 2, battle begins. We are 5.5 hours into the stream. That is insane. Opening soft flagship coming for Ayaya. Ayaya's blood will not be spilled tonight, today. All the enemy torpedoes missed. Your elite number 2 scratched by Tama twice. Their torpedoes are currently out of commission. Garibaldi goes for the Yo that Tama scratched, and the Yo is no longer with us. The first Yo elite, Chucha, Yo flagship, soft flagship still have their torpedoes alive. And they will be shooting them at Oi and Myoko. Myoko is actually Taiha from soft flagship. All the way down to 1 HP. 1 HP. Not even overkill protection, just 1 HP. Okay, dude. Okay. Okay, dude. Okay. And someone's gonna say, should have brought support expedition. I'm gonna be like, mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. The content here is not the speed, it's the esports. The thing is, there is a limited amount of words that the English language has, and I'm actually running out of dictionary for my esports at this rate. Tokai squad land base will do shit on boss. You're right? No. Stupid. Terrible idea. Yo, hold up. Why is there show kill me here? She's missing 1 HP. Can you like repair that? Did US English start using UK English? And then Australian. That's a great idea. That's a great idea, dude. Start making new ones. Let me think. New word. Air shot. If you count the miles your ship sailed for 20 runs from base to boss, it's really esports. It's really sports. It's like driving a car. Driving a car is not a sport. Isn't that bad? What, Taiha? That's super bad, in fact. I don't want to level planes anymore. I'm over it. I'll sit in the base. Wait, we can do PP. Nice curtain. I like it. It has a nice contrast because this is red This is yellow. This is green.
何でも言ってくだ
White,
さい
blue, black. White again. Red. Did you see the guns they carry? How is it not sports? Having a bike on top of your car is not you carrying the bike, it's not sport. The colors. White and red, I see Poland. Nice, good.
第一海上護衛隊ミクラ出撃します
Yeah, hold up, let me beat one Fubuki up, okay.
おおそれはいいわね
EA Sports.
気に入ったわ
That's all we need. Old Mr. Chat had a stream. EAO. And in that stream, that streamer died. EAO.
解剖官ミクラ参ります
Going RTV route through PT, the imp node, getting Kayasu juice fix ammo penalty. That is an option. But why? As in... Like, I could bring Nagato, but right now I'm not gonna. I'll bring it when I hit 200k fuel. Okay? I don't want to lock more ships. KC Esports is the best thing that happened to this game. Nice.
敵発見合戦用意もっと撃ちなさいもっとよ
Hello, why Sonic? Hello. I got food poisoning recently. Maybe it was those peaches that I'm eating.
私が何
Yes, Kashak. Kashak, there is no ammo penalty, then Hayasui can't fix.
艦隊が港に戻りま
Because
した
Hayasui gives you 20%. So
戻りました
you can give her 3 drums and you get 60% ammo. That is... And 50% is ammo penalty. Or 40. Or below 50, I mean. You guys want a peach? Eat. If this zooms in, it will look amazing. Come on, bruh. I know it can. I'll go manual. Watch. I'll make you eat this, Mr. Cher. Look at this. Oh my god. This camera is amazing once something's actually up close. Right? Like, this is 4K. My hand's shaking because I'm holding it weird. I've almost eaten half of my computer screen. Why? I gotta put this camera closer to me so that I can use the wider angle, and then when I sit here, the background is blurred. That would be amazing. Oh my god. Those cameras are the best. We're still waiting for condition, by the way. Am I eating testicles? Yeah, I ate my own testicles for the 5th time. They keep growing back. Iruzal, if I move away, the camera will focus on the back. So you will be able to. You want food? Just get food. Forehead. Rude. I'm rude, but you laugh every time I die on the boss. Who's ruder? That's not a word, but I can make it. Who's more rude? Dum 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 dum. Dax, that's me. Hello.
アクイラの出番ですか？いいですかな？出撃いつですか？
Pa 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 parara pa 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 ba ba pa para pa pa pa. You got third Richelieu? That means you gotta scrap your third Richelieu. Or second. Or you're not gonna get another one. Level them fast and scrap. Pow 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 parada down. We're good. Scrap, Lin. Scrap on site. There is no point in keeping her.
作戦計画概要をご説明します。
Dun 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 dun.
前段作戦第
Salty number 24.
日本の空母たち
Is there Luigi on this map? Doesn't Luigi drop on E3? Alright, fellers, Mr. Chadron. Node number 1 of the 3 pre-boss nodes, and then the boss node, Shock Pikachu.
あげましょう艦士を風上に
Let's fight on the familiar hexagons.
敵艦
Enemy fleet appears. Have flagship double elite 2 and double DD late model.
艦士を
Opening airstrike manages to take down all of the dangerous enemies. That's just hilarious. I've never seen it. I mean, you know, every possible scenario will play out as you fail the boss fights. So we'll be shooting first. It can take down Aquila if it wants to, but it misses Italia instead. Best cut in triggers on Aquila, and the Tsu is no longer with us.
このアクイラ
Funeral is tomorrow.
とできるはず
Their family was invited.
このアクイラに
We're
続け
gonna set up a trap
突撃
and obliterate their family as they mourn the Tsu. Ha, that's how we're gonna win this map. Oh my god.
アクイラの
Yes.
活躍が一番です
Finally.
ホラーチェです
We're gonna use the funeral as the way to kill the enemy. Oh, and E-2 will be no longer.
北上さんは見ててくれたのねえ
Come on. Note 2. Now number 2, Mr. Chat is the subs.
よしよし関西機を上げましょう
Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da.
やります
Line abreast submarine sub flagship that killed the previous run, going for Oi again, and this time Oi will tank the shot. Taking no damage, parallel shelling. Tama starts by disabling the Yo Elite number 2 torpedoes, killing it off in the second shelling. Escort shelling begins. Yo flagship scratch for 5 by Oi. Garibaldi disables Yo Elite number 1, leaving 2 torpedoes alive. And Suzuki last shot will land on Yo flagship, disabling all the Yo, leaving only So. So goes for Garibaldi. Garibaldi survives, taking no damage. The fleet passes, so node number 2 going into node number 3.
タマが優秀にゃ 階層が効いたかにゃ。私がもらっていいのか。
Pararam paradaradam paradadadadadadam paradadadadadadam paradadadadadadam. Node number 3 begins. Mr. Chat Hall fleet at full HP. Well, the BB stop the fleet.
敵艦隊発見ね。
By BB I mean the 2 BB.
艦載機を上げましょう。
The double peach.
艦首を風上にやります。 Opening airstrike happening, 6 enemies alive. Peach scratch for 142, 2 DDs taken down. Opening torp going for the Tsu Elite. The Tsu Elite is no longer only Peach and an Elite standing in the advantage. Italia takes down the net Peaches will be shelling. Flagship misses the shot on Tone. The second Peach, Shoha, targeted by AP shell Katin from Hiei, will be still Shoha. Missed, not miss Tone, but not kill Tone, that's for sure. Tone on Chucha, Aquila no Katen goes for the second Peach. They're down to Chucha, still alive. Pola double attack, that's additional 89 damage. Tone with the 8 Tama, and Tone managed to tie the second Peach. Aquila has to target the first one. Aquila goes for the wrong Peach. Peach gets the chance to shoot in the second shelling. Hiei avoids the shot. Italia double attack and the advantage does 568 damage. 568. Okay, Tone on Chucha is not a big deal because Tone can just scratch. Tone has firepower of Tama right now. And it's all good. Nothing wrong with that. Because Tama can do good things when she scratches, so Tone can as well. It's all about that value scratch in the boss, Mr. Char. Boss massacre, yo, hopefully. And real quick, air defense on the land base. The enemy does 229 damage. Luckily, first land base is still reaching air parity. Because they have 2 fighters. The boss fight begins. Mediterranean Princess, Heavy Cruiser Princess, Double Light Aircraft Carrier, New Class Flagship Kai, Double Roof Flagship Battleship, Escort High-Class Flagship to Elite, Double Veteran Late Model Elite, Double PT Boats, Land Base number 1, 2 bombers dropping on the enemy fleet, killing none. Land Base number 2, 2 bombers again. Landing on the escort, killing none. 0 damage. Land Base number 3. 3 bombers hitting 2 and 1 PT. They will both die. Land Base number 4, the last airstrike takes down 1 veteran, leaving 9 enemies still standing. Opening airstrike happening. Fleet at 272 air power. Contact acquired with Europlane and Terkaten on Suzuki triggers. Enemy has no planes left alive. PD Boat and Nukai will die from the opening airstrike. And the boss support triggers has 7 targets in sight. They will take down another Nukai veteran in the escort. Opening torps going for the Seihime and the He. The He is no longer Seihime on Shoha parallel. 2 battleships standing and 2 bosses. Tama avoids the second row. Aquila best cut and triggers, just don't waste it on the battleship. She's going for the battleship will fall. Seihime takes down Hiei, 79 HP. Lost. I think she was protecting Aquila. Pola single attack leaves Ru alive. Luruchuha Tai has Tome. Tone, Hiei's 100 damage to the boss. Hiei keeps tanking the boss. 2 damage to Ru from the Tone. 92 scratch from Tama on the boss. Aquila starts second shelling, takes down the Ru, wasting both attacks from Aquila on the non-princesses. Only the princesses alive. Italia fails the artillery spotting. Nothing. Hiei cannot do artillery spotting. 38 damage to Seihime Chuka. Double attack from Pola on the boss. 80 damage. Tone with 56. Tama missing the Seihime. 5 torpedoes. Myoko Chuka. And the boss at 296. This is actually really low for the boss. She is Chuka. Garibaldi can disable the boss from the Yasen if she triggers the TCI, which she has been triggering recently. So I don't know about this. Myoko triggers the Night Scout. The Night Scout had to load! That's how
This is the first time it triggered! Searchlight, flares, and Night Scout. Garibaldi still fails TCI. Goes for the boss, 33 damage. Boss mixed Katin, who is coming for the Suzuki, which has Searchlight, so it's perfect because she's not here to deal damage. Ayaya, going with the TCI, 2 targets alive, goes for the target number 1, the enemy boss, 135 down to 128, 1 double attack and the boss is dead. Ayaya Taiha, 2 enemies standing, 3 shots available. Kiso, double attack on the wrong enemy, will not be able to take down Desie Hime. Myoko, TCI triggers, but can she deal 128 to the boss? She will not. And Oi can make up for that, and she will, barely. Oh, that means we get the second bout in the event. 24 attempts on the last dance. No Nyagato. She keeps talking. Taiyo? Taiyo! Taiyo was in the boss support, she knows. Chat, I can't talk over your alerts.
6 フォーム
Skipping. Normal alerts are fine, not the spam. I feel like Abruzzi just took like 2 minutes. Okay, she's been like, so like, I know I've been a pretty tough boss to beat, but I hope you're not gonna beat me in the base, so I'm gonna have to make you promise that you're not gonna hit me after all that. Don't worry, dude. No one's gonna hurt you in this base. But there is sure gonna be enemies doing that. Okay? In the future. Hall E-2 beaten! Can I get KanColle right now? I can. I can. I can. Iruzal, can you time yourself out? What the heck did you just say? Ah. First time ever. This is the first time ever. 4.5 years of playing KC. This is the first time I get drop on the clear. First time ever. That is insane. The drop. The new drop on the clear. A medal. I'll take a medal. Mr. Chat, clip the rewards.
time out myself.
Aruzal, you shouldn't say dumb things.
素敵、よく来た。あなたもその先の果てが見たいの贅沢ね。
What? Some flag? I'll watch a flag. 3 repair kits? Wait, those are not repair kits. They look different. They have different icons from the previous ones. Previous ones had the planks and like metal.
You should jokeも愛にいいさ。
20 centimeter Wolfgerät, the new edition. Pog. Loading, loading, Mr. Chat. They are jet materials? Jets? Really? Are we getting jet planes? Or are they rockets for the high altitude? Rocket launcher kits. I didn't know about that. I didn't know that. What the heck? Me 163B. I didn't notice that during the clear. You know, the high altitude rocket plane, Mr. Chat, for the defense on the hard difficulty. We need that. M4A1DD. Normandy. Flashbacks. Delicious. This is the tank that kills the Anchorage demon on the next map.
素敵素敵素敵素敵素敵素敵。
ボンジョルノ。イタリア生まれの新鋭軽巡洋艦ルイージ・ディ・サボイア・ドゥ・カデッリ・アブルッチーです長いですよね
LDSDD
私 アブルッチーで構いません。提督、妹ともども、どうぞよろしくご指導ください。
Ferocious. Mr. Chadrum. That's a big light cruiser. I wish we got a heavy cruiser instead. We don't need more light cruiser, seriously. But I mean, I'm not gonna complain, you know. 3 out of 4 ships acquired. The last one remaining on the last map. Yeah, we really don't need another light cruiser. We really don't. We really don't. Okay. Main operations clear. E1, E2 on hard. Mr. Chat. That's a lot of damage. Did we barely beat the boss on E2 though? Hello? Loading? I would rather have a 4-slot heavy cruiser. Operation Shingle Little Star. Alright, fleet heads to chill. There will be a picture of the fleet if you want to see the setup, but right now we're gonna log them both and say good morning. Cut. Ciao, ciao. Ciao. Alright, yo, go to police, dude. Go to police. Officer, I don't know who she is. No, I'm leaving. Police, I don't know this girl. She followed me. Her voice reminds me of someone. I don't know who though. Hey, her little sister is fine. Garibaldi is fine. I like Garibaldi. She has piercing? She has piercing. Oh my god. What the heck? I have no idea who's voicing her. Alright, well, Mr. Chat, congratulations. It's a celebration. Party all night. I know you've all been waiting. I sure did. Pog. Alright, well, 2 boats for the first time from 1 map. 1 drop, 1 reward. Nice! Now we can say we basically beat half of the event with 3 out of 4 ships in the base. Pog! Pog! Nice! Boop!